Select go live once your streaming has connected and is displayed. Oh, okay. That's not fucking working, so let me just ignore that again like I did last week. And, okay, so apparently now I'm live. Stream chat, Facebook. What about YouTube? Sorry, missing some questions here. I'll come back. So that's how, Matt, to check your credit score. Bella, smaller is still behind something. Okay, we get rid of, what did I just do? Cancel. Credit reporting. Is that what you're talking about, Bella? Okay, Jace, hey Graham, how are you, mate? Jace says, hey Graham. I say, how are you, mate? Seraphina Falcon. Regardless, if you are older, your score goes down. Now, that's complete bullshit. Absolutely. And I'm not sure about what you're saying regardless to. It might have deleted something previously, because to start off, regardless, if you're older, your score goes down, feels like there's something missing. But no, it's not true. That's absolutely not true in Australia. G2000 followed, thank you very much. FM, you don't need to pay toll. Okay, statement. It's wrong if you're in Australia. You do have to pay your tolls legally, unless you want to end up in a lot of trouble. Upper middle class Bogan. Hello, mate. There's a massive difference in scores between all three. Yes, there is. And that's because they're three separate individual companies. Equifax, Illion, and Experian are different companies. Well, Illion and Experian are now combining, but they have different algorithms, different score ranges, so they're always going to be different. FM shared the live, and it says encourage more viewers to share. So viewers, as per TikTok's recommendation, please share. Oh, hang on, I'm supposed to turn the light on, so look at my fat gut for a second as I turn on my beauty light. There we are, I'm more beautiful now. Aren't I more beautiful now? Jace, just wondering, do you have an office in Melbourne? No. If so, do you need any admin staff? Yes, but not in Melbourne. I'm looking for staff in Brisbane. Name 123888764. What's your opinion on the worst type of debt to get into? Payday lenders. Absolutely payday lenders, because they ruin your credit file straight away. This says over here, I need to go and have a look at my YouTube channel, because I don't think I'm actually streaming to YouTube right now. Definitely streaming to Facebook, but maybe not YouTube. Facebook, so multi-stream. What's it saying, multi-stream? I don't know. I really haven't worked out how to use Streamlabs yet. I hate Fesna. Did you say payday loans? Yes, I did. Payday loans, like cash converters, Zip Money, Nimble, all of those. They're absolutely the worst kind of loan you can get. The worst kind of finance. It's the most expensive. Oh, probably not. Actually, good old-fashioned bikey money where they'll break your fucking legs if you don't pay back, that's probably worse. Because if you have your broken legs, you probably don't really care about having a clean credit rating. But for your credit rating, it's worse. I hate Fenza Before Pay. I don't know who Before Pay are. They're probably a payday lender. I don't know. Jace, okay, thanks. My pleasure. Google. Google? I'm famous. Google is talking to me on my TikTok. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google gods. I love it. What Belgian racing pigeon would you recommend for a free flight? The winner, the fastest one. 164824 user. Been back and forth with a credit company, and I think I've got them because I never heard back. Well, I wouldn't say that. They give up all the time, as in they stop talking all the time because they're motherfucks. So I would chase them. Don't just give up. Don't just stop because they're not talking to you. God, it's all fucking neck. Get a copy of your credit file. User 164 bloody whatever it was. Get a copy of your credit file and see if it's been removed, whatever it is. Not a bot. Hi, sir. Can I have a chat? Absolutely. That's why we're here. Ask me a question. Wholesale direct. You deal with New Zealand. We deal with New Zealand a lot, but we're not doing credit repairs for New Zealand at the moment because there's not enough of you. There's not enough. It's different legislation. We have in the past done New Zealand credit files, but not at the moment. If we have a whole heap of people from New Zealand want to have their credit rating fixed, then I'll probably start doing it again because I've got to train people up in New Zealand legislation. We've got all the documentation, we've got all the precedents, but no, it's just a commercial decision at the moment, unfortunately. But watch my videos because the same concepts apply. It's just slightly different legislation. You can go and do whatever you like yourself, but for us, we've got to make sure, we're fucking Johnny on the spot. So I have to log in. Oh, fuck off. I'm logging into my ADS account so I can view this stream and see if it's looking good. Of course, no one's telling me. Damien Apps. Don't say thank you, Google. It made my phone... Oh, yes, of course. Okay, Google, play music. I'm sorry, that probably fucked a lot of you. How about, hey Siri, play some music. It happens every time on TV. Now, I haven't got to the comments down below yet, so you're probably all swearing at me. Feel free to swear in this channel, I don't give a fuck, all right? Feel free to swear at me if everything in your fucking devices and everything turned on. I shouldn't have such a big smile, but it happens to me all the time. It really does. So, looking for... Go away. Here we are. It says My Australia Lawyers is live. And look, it says it's live. Oh, that's good, actually. That layout on my phone is good. Except for all this stupid fucking shit that comes in on the side, like hyper hero rank and crap like that. If I could turn that shit off, I fucking would. Herf, good arvo. G'day, mate. How are you? Not a bot. I've got Platinum Amex. What are your thoughts about them? Love them. They're the little baby brother of Amex Centurion. I had both, and I like them. So, name 12388. Should someone young get a credit card? No, as long as they're paying it off in full. Well, you can. It's not going to help your score. So if you want to use it for convenience, absolutely. But it's not going to help your score. In fact, it's going to hurt your score when you first apply for it. I hate Fesna. How do I check my credit score? Didn't I just do that like 3 seconds ago? Hang on, let's do it again. Here it is here. Go to those 3 places. I hate Fesna. Truth is stranger than fiction. What's this BS that people say your birth certificate connected to a trust that you can use to pay off? Yeah, it's all bullshit. Just people think about it like it's a religion. They are ill-informed. A lot of them are intelligent people. Ill-informed, misguided people who, for whatever reason, have just decided to believe stuff that's on the interweb without doing any independent research. And 95% of it's American crap that they're listening to, which for a start has very little impact on Australian law. Anyway, that's what they do. Wayne Grow, any updates with Panthera? No, I haven't heard anything at all. Hey, Big George, are you here today? Sorry, what's your name now? Big George has changed his name to something else, but he knows who he is. Big George is normally my inside man when it comes to stuff like this, because I get too fucking busy and I miss out on all the good goss. However, Pioneer, have we heard about Pioneer? Oh, we've got 51 viewers right now. Probably time to start talking about this really cool shit. Pioneer. Have you guys heard about Pioneer? They must have got a big smack. I haven't heard about the smack, but they are sending letters out to people saying that they didn't update credit files, defaults on credit files from unpaid to paid when you pay the bill. That's the only one I've seen so far, but I've got 4 more I was supposed to look at before today's live, so I could give an opinion on what they were as well. Oh, fuck, I've got Australia still listening. Hang on, I've got to get rid of Australia. Yeah, and they're sending out these things about compensation. I had a look at one yesterday and today, and they're making it difficult to get compensation. One of my arguments is that they shouldn't be making it so difficult. However, we're forming a bit of a plan to help everybody get compensation. But what we've got to be careful of is, though, that it might cost you more money to pay me than to get the compensation. But it shouldn't. And if you've got a default with Panthera, not Panthera, with Pioneer, that, for instance, has been paid or they've done something wrong and the default still exists, what you might be able to do is pay our fees and then we claim that compensation back. So therefore you get your Panthera default removed for free. Not Panthera, fucking Pantherian. Pioneer, not Panthera, Pioneer. As usual, it seems to I say this every fucking time we get in, I got a fucking headache. Had a long lunch today, had 1 beer, and I came away with a fucking screaming headache. I have taken pills. Can someone without a credit card have a credit score? Absolutely. In fact, the worst thing you do is get a credit card. You get a credit score in Australia when you get the electricity put on, get a mobile phone on a plan, apply for a credit card, apply for a home loan, apply for a car loan, all of that sort of stuff. That's how you get a credit score. D from D Block. How do you clear a default that's paid on Equifax? Same way you clear one that's unpaid. It's all about, did the creditor afford you all of your legal consumer rights before they listed the default? And in 99.999999999% of cases, they don't. So what we do is we go through with them. We request a copy of all the documentation on the file, all of the phone calls. We go through with a fine-tooth comb looking for where they have erred, so where they haven't afforded you all of your consumer rights. We list all of those out, all the breaches of legislation, send a letter to them saying, here, you fucked up here, here, and here. This default listing is unlawful. Please remove it immediately. And that's what we've been doing for, guess what? Next month marks 15 years, the completion of 15 years of doing this. That's how long we've been kicking their ass, which is why we're pretty fucking good at what we do. D from D Block, can you clear pay defaults? Yes, or advise what to do? Yep. D from D Block, if you want to have a look at all my existing videos, have a crack. If you haven't got time but you've got the money to pay a law firm, then we can do it for you. Who's the default with? D from D Block, who is the default listed? Like, who is the original creditor, if it says, and who is the current debt collector? Ashley Klein, hello, sir. Hello back. Not a bot. I'm putting $70,000 to $90,000 a month on my credit card. Yep. What is this actually doing for me? Well, mate, as long as your income is above the threshold, what you'll probably get is an invitation to join Amex Centurion. Now, I haven't had my Amex Centurion for about a decade, but when I last had it, I should probably get it back. When I last had it, the annual fee was over $5,500, or $5,300, sorry, $5,300. But I got free flights, I got free accommodation around the world, because I was using it probably like you. Put your GST, put all your taxes on there. You can pay at least used to be able to pay your ATO with your Amex Centurion, and you get all the points for the transaction. You just had to pay it off at the end of the month. Lexi Minx, what do you think about Money Me? I think it'll ruin your credit file if you use them. And I think if you have used them and you want to fix your credit file, we can fix it for you. Alex Hillier, follow, thank you very much. Art Venturer, hello Art Venturer. Art Venturer says afternoon all. So we must be doing the tappy tappy tap thing on screen then already. That's fantastic. Over on, what do we got over here? Dave Bester, question. Why would a car lender decline a loan and say you need a 15% deposit, and yet the bank will give a personal loan or a credit card? Because it's a different lender, David. It's just a different lender. Different lenders have different rules. That's all I can really say. So what I'd suggest is think about, is there anything on your credit file that would be slowing you down? Have you got a credit score of, say, 700 plus, 800 plus on your Equifax? If not, have a look at it and see what we can fix. Wolverines. No, I hope you're joking. It's probably not Wolverines. I mean, I used to do that because it's a real good way to get good points. With the Amex Centurion, where are we? Not a bot. Because you're putting that much on there and you've got a Amex Platinum, you've probably got a concierge with the Amex Platinum. The concierge with Amex Centurion, which we're not supposed to talk about, it's a secret thing. It's, I used to carry my card around for a long time. It's, or at least it used to be, a black titanium card. It's the Amex Black. It's very mysterious. It's really good. But I never. The reason I got rid of it partly is I never played in those arenas. I wasn't toffee-nosed enough to rip out this fucking fancy card and say, oh, look, I'm going to pay with my Centurion. I probably should play in those fields, but I just fucking don't. Apparently it's... Oh, actually, one night in Bangkok, a mate and I were backpacking, right? Backpackers, right? And I ripped out my Amex Centurion to pay the meal. We had this big piss-up and seafood fucking extravaganza. It was only about $100 per person, right? Big fancy place. But because I ripped out the Amex Centurion, they gave it to me for half price because it was owned by Amex. That's pretty cool. Where are we here? Cam Sib, something or other. What's the best way to build a credit rating when they won't approve you for a credit card? Well, the reason they won't approve you for a credit card is probably because you've got a bad credit rating because you've been applying for too much shit. So stop making all inquiries of any kind and then remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, and late repayment histories that might be causing you problems. Then your score will go up and you'll get whatever you want. But no, don't do it for a fucking credit card. Yes. Ex-villain. I like that. I'm going to book an appointment. Excellent. Look forward to... Oh, ex-villain, when you do, When anybody comes through, guys, make sure that you tell us your TikTok name, like X-Villain, right? That's probably not your birth name. Probably not. Could be wrong. But let us know so that we can put it into our file. And then when I go into the file, have a look to help out for occasion, I can say, oh, X-Villain, I remember. That's X-Villain. Yeah, so Art Venture, tap to like the live, peeps. Thank you very much, Art Venturer. Not a bot. I'm not joking. Why? Dominique Rater, is it? Follow, thank you very much. Lexi Minx, follow, thank you very much. Yeah, guys, if you like this, click on the follow button, click on the share button, tap the fuck out of the screen. We've got 76 people here right now. I say this every week, no one ever does it, right? But you imagine if you tap the fuck out of the screen as fast as you can, because that's, you could do that for 90 seconds. And those of you over on where you don't tap the screen for a like, click like, right? But on TikTok, tap the fuck out of it for 90 seconds solid. We could probably have 1,000 likes per person. That's another 79,000 likes in the next 90 seconds. And that's the only way you can really say thank you for me giving you all this free information that we would normally charge you thousands of dollars for per person. Wolverines, 80K on a credit card a month. Yeah, mate, that's not unusual for business people. They put all their bills on it. Not a bot says, yeah, Wolverines around that. Yeah, it's paid off every month though. Just use it as a way to get good points. It's a business expense, yep. Split Beats, what if I have a default they won't remove? Well, then you'll have to come to us to try and get it removed. Split Beats, who's it with? Which creditor or which debt buyer is it with? And I'll tell you whether they're going to be easy or hard even for us. Adventurer, is robo-debt still a thing? Have you ever cleared a Centrelink debt? No, we don't play in that space. Robo-debt I don't think is still a thing. Feel free to someone correct me if I'm wrong because I don't play in that space. But no, sorry, I can't help with that one, Adventurer. 164824 user. Pioneer is the one who never emailed me back, and it went to the highest point of contact. Yeah, we deal with Pioneer every day, so if you get stuck, mate, let me know. So go and get a copy of your credit file. If it's still on there, you might have to spend some money and get us to fix it for you. Wolverine says that explains it. 1648, they wouldn't provide documents I asked for. Well, they're in breach, so keep a record. Make sure it's all email, right? Keep a record and report them. Ryan sent me a gimme the vote, and then he took it away again. No, there it is. Thank you very much, Ryan. Really appreciate that. Not a bot says to Wolverines, mainly just asking if it's benefiting me besides all the points. Yeah, mate, the benefit will be the fact that you can probably get approved for the Amex Centurion if you want it. And depending on the circles you play in, it might be beneficial to have the flog value of here's a fucking card that cost me probably $6,000 or $8,000 a year now, I don't know, just in membership fees. I ended up getting for free the, what's it called, Presidential Suite at Raffles Hotel. So I had hardly even heard of Raffles before that, and I got it for free because I was a Centurion member. Cam Sib thingy, spent over $50,000 on Afterpay, never missed a payment, but is it bad for it? But it is bad for it apparently. The issue with Afterpay and a lot of those is when they leave the inquiry on your credit file. So traditionally they wouldn't do inquiries. As I think in April this year, they started to do inquiries if your limit went above $4,000. So if they haven't done inquiry, it won't hurt you. If they have done inquiry, it will. If you've got money owing to Afterpay or any of those when you want to apply for a home loan, you've got to pay it off and close it prior to applying for your home loan, but then you can always open it again after your home loan has been approved. Split Beats. I sold the car Y on finance. Now they won't let me pay it off and I have nothing to do with it. Well, you can't legally sell a car if it's on finance. So you might need some extra help. Chook Lion, on first date, if a girl farts on my pillow to give it extra fluff, red flag. Oh, fuck no, mate, she's a keeper. Cherie Orlando is a credit score of 500 bad. It's not good. 650 plus Equifax to qualify for the good level of home loans. Langs, if I start paying my debts, will my score increase? When you remove the bad stuff from your credit file, that's when your score will increase. Remove the defaults, judgments, late repayment histories, and inquiries, and your score will go up. Chook. Chook says, Cherie, yep, my home loan is with Adelaide Bank, won't give home loan under 500. Okay. interesting because maybe Adelaide Bank's different to everyone in the country, but normally they won't look at you unless you're over 650 for a decent home loan at a decent rate for all the majors. And that's 650 Equifax. But I could be wrong, could be changing again. Chelsea Poke, you have a familiar face. Let me have a look at your face, Chelsea. Oh, I can't see, it's not big enough. But your face of that big is too small to see. But thank you, hopefully. Chelsea, you've probably seen about 1,000 of my videos. Maybe that might be it. D from D Block, thanks for answering my very informative. I will be in touch. Thanks, D. Again, let us know that your name is D from D Block on TikTok. Gadsden 26. Does betting affect your credit score? No, but it affects your chance to get a loan when they see the deductions or transactions on your credit on your statement, bank statement. Mama Lama Dan Dan. Oh, you say it fast, it's pretty. Can you please explain how to improve your credit score other than refraining from getting loans? Yes. Stop getting any inquiries. So that's not about getting loans, but even any inquiries for anything of any kind. And then remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories. That's it. It is really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. That's what we do. If you need a hand, mama, that's what we're here for. Lengths, is it good to do a Part 9? Fuck no. 99.9% of people that do a Part 9 probably should have gone bankrupt. The only ones that Part 9, in my humble opinion, benefits are those that are running businesses or things like that, because full-blown bankruptcy stops you doing a lot of other things. So you should probably go and have a look at AFSA, AFSA, where are we? Here we are, afsa.gov.au, to look up what you can and can't do with bankruptcy and Part 9s, and then go and talk to a free financial counsellor and get some advice on what is right for you in your personal circumstances. Okay, Raz, follow, thank you very much, or Raise. Guys, if you like this sort of stuff, click on the follow button, click on the share button, and tap the fuck out of the screen. Clearly, nobody did the whole thing for 90 seconds because we're only at 11,000 likes, and there's 87 people at the moment. D from D Block, big smiley faces, thank you. Snakes 13, I had a $450 debt 5 or 6 years ago. No, I haven't made any payments. What would that mean? It accumulated over E. You mean how much interest? That depends on the original contract. If it's gone past 6 years and it was unsecured, then it's likely to be barred by the statute of limitations, depending where you live. So I'd need more information to help out any further there. D from D Block, big more smiley faces. KK101, follow, thank you very much. User 1071615958712, follow, thank you very much. Damien Apps, follow, thank you very much, Damien. Joshua, hey Graham, I'm 43 grand in debt from crypto investments. Now my credit score is 63. Advice should be nothing to do with the crypto investments, though. It's unless you borrowed money and then didn't pay it back and it's been reported on your credit file. So the two are probably unrelated, but maybe related. If your credit score is now 63, is that Ilion, Equifax, or Experian? And what else is on there that's causing it to crash? KKTT101. What's the rough price for each default? Well, it depends how much you owe. Or if you're asking how much we charge, completely different story. And the simple answer is I don't know, because we need to know a lot more information about why the default was listed. What trouble you got into that caused you to be able to not pay the debt on time. What you want to do in the future, so we can work out, does that default even need to be removed based on the information you're giving us? Once we know that, then we can give you some direction in what to do next, what not to do, and then if you want our help, we give you a full written quote on what our fees would be if you chose to go down that path. DD, follow, thank you very much. Mamina, shared, thank you very much. Thank you for the share, appreciate that. TLAB91, follow, thank you very much. It's Kurt101. I finally got it now. KK101. It's Kurt101. What's rough price? Did that? Yep. TLAB91. If I start paying my debts, will my score increase? And I did that one. Your score will increase when you remove the bad stuff. Holly says, how to fix credit file when I've had previous defaults. Are the defaults still there, Holly? And exactly the same as I said before, stop making inquiries and then remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment history that are causing you a problem. And then your score will go up. It's that simple, but not easy. And that's what we do. So if you need a hand, reach out and we can do it for you. Vens followed, thank you very much. Cam Sibs something or other. Is Telstra hard to get a default removed? Didn't even get a bill off them. Are they easy to remove? For us, because we've been doing this 15 years, as I said earlier, we're about to celebrate our 15th anniversary of fixing people's credit ratings in 2 days. November is our anniversary. So we've got a storehouse of information. We've been doing this for so fucking long that we've got so many precedents. We know where creditors fuck up. Telstra, for instance, I know Chief Legal Counsel of Telstra. So if we have a problem with Telstra, I can go right to the top and talk to the head of legal in Telstra. So for us, no, Telstra aren't hard to get removed. I'm not sure about at your level, though, if you're trying to do it self. It could be difficult. I'm not sure, sorry. Blah CRTL, blah control. How do you clear something off your file? Are you just writing strongly worded letters? No, because unless you quote the legislation, unless you show the creditor where they have broken the law, it's actually unlawful to remove a default unless it's been placed in error or unlawfully. So we do write a strongly worded letter, but it's not just a strongly worded letter, because part of our process is we get a copy of all of the documentation on that file, including all of the internal file notes, which they hate giving. We get copies of telephone calls. We go through everything with a fine-tooth comb, looking for where they've made errors or haven't done things like omissions on the credit file. And once we find, it's not unusual for us to find 14 individual breaches, legislative breaches, on any one default listing. So we write back to them and say, "Oi, fucker, remove the default," and they do. Paula Evans, how do you deal with pushy person from Pioneer? What are they being pushy about? What are they trying to say? What are they trying to do? Be strong, be respectful, be polite, be assertive, but not aggressive. It's just dealing with anybody. Why are they calling you, Paula? Who has the position of power here? Do you have it or do they have it? And if they have it, then turn it around and you have it. Meldrick, follow, thank you very much. Herf, robo-debt was determined to be illegal from memory. I think I haven't played in space, but that does sound familiar. I'm a long way behind, aren't I? Holy shit, guys. Don't put your messages in twice. I've just got a pop-up saying I'm at least 48 messages behind. So you guys see the messages at the bottom, right? I'm right up the top, and I'm still going through. Well, Herf's answering the question about robo-debt, which I probably spoke about 15 minutes ago. Lucy99, have you dealt with ANR services? I believe we have. The name rings a bell, yes. Joshua, LOL, but seriously, what's the low-fee credit card you recommend to 20? I wouldn't recommend a low-fee credit card, mate. Number one, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice. And I don't think a 20-year-old should have a credit card, in my humble opinion, because I fucked mine up when I was younger. It could be that I was a complete waste of space when it came to managing money. I was. But I wouldn't recommend it. Jace, did my 90-second tap. Thanks, Jace. How many did you do in your 90 seconds, Jace? Tell me, because we can then encourage others to do the same. Dwarf98, is it better to pay the collectors in instalments or to save and negotiate having more leverage? Depends what you want to achieve. If you want to try and get a big discount, then you're probably better off to borrow the money from somebody and pay them back in instalments, like mum or dad. Borrow the money from them so you can pay out in one lump sum and then pay back them in instalments, hopefully interest-free. And pay your parents back. Talia, am I able to message you privately to ask some questions about getting my score better? Yes, you are, Talia. Just PM me, and yeah, I see all the PMs personally. Otherwise, you can book an appointment and talk to Rod too. Rowan, Groombridge. I have personal loan, credit card, and Zip Pay. Which one is probably better to pay off first? The highest interest. In my humble opinion, the highest interest. That's just my opinion, not advice. Superloop, follow, thank you very much. Wayne Grow, what database do debt collector companies now use for skip tracing? I don't know, mate, I'm not a debt collector. But if Big George was here, he could tell you. I can't remember. He did tell us in previous lives, but I can't remember. Cam Sibler, follow, thank you very much. Ezekiel 2517, I'm still on 1.99% until January when it stops being fixed. That's fucking amazing. Well done. Cams, if we call you to help with Bossy Credit Score, is it expensive and would we get you handling it? Bossy Credit Score, we remove defaults, judgments, late repayment histories and inquiries. I'm not sure what you mean by bossy credit score. Is it expensive? Yes, we're a law firm. It's not cheap. But it depends what you want to achieve, whether the cost is worth it, right? We have a lot of clients coming to us every single day because even though we are more expensive than those dodgy fuckers that, promise the world and deliver nothing, we get the job done. Again, we're about to celebrate our 15th anniversary. So we're good at what we do. And if you want the best, you've got to pay for it. So, I don't know how to explain it. We're expensive because we're a law firm. Fucking lawyers cost a lot of money. Even their actual salary that I have to pay them costs me a fucking lot of money. So yes, we're expensive. But if you want it done properly, yes, we can help you, definitely. Lily, follow, thank you very much. Talia, follow, thank you very much. Holly, how to remove the defaults? Well, again, it depends on which defaults they are and what happened. So 15 years of experience is how we remove them. But Holly, you can watch my videos on default removal in my playlist back in my profile, and that'll give you some idea. Chugs, can we all take a moment to thank Graham for the free info others charge for? Thanks, Chugs. That's really nice. The best way to thank me is the fucking tappy tap on screen, because that is how we get the likes up. Now, why do I want the likes? Why do I fucking rave on about this all the time? Because TikTok has algorithms. And if you share it, TikTok says, oh, this person's sharing it, and I'll just keep an eye on this particular one and see if there's more shares. And when there's more shares, then TikTok puts it out onto the For You page, into the live feed more often, more regularly. It shows more people. The more likes, TikTok thinks, oh, this must be good. And then we get more likes, we get more shares, we get more exposure to the feed, to the live feed, and to the For You page. Come in. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, see you tomorrow, Suze. Thank you. Good night. That's the Susie Groover back from holidays, and she's leaving for the first day back. See you, Suze. Yes, so that's why we want the likes. It's so important to let TikTok know that you like this shit. And it's anything I ask for. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. No, it's not. I want fucking money too if you want us to do work for you. But on TikTok, that's all I ask for. I know. How's that for over-explaining shit? Kirsty, I never had credit. Don't know if I can get a loan. 53 here. Why couldn't you get a loan? That's a defeatist attitude, Kirsty. Just because you've never had credit doesn't mean you can't get credit. You start today and start building your score. The first step is to go and get all 3 credit files from Equifax, Illion Experience, see where you're up to, and then start the process. Truth is stranger than fiction. If someone sells me a car on finance without disclosing it, can you get the finance removed? No, it's your obligation to do a revs check before you buy the car. Simple as that. Ace, now there may be other ways around it, but that's what I understand about buying a car. Ace, does debt utilisation matter? Not so much in Australia, no. It looks like you're from Canada by chance. Is that a Canada logo, or is that just is it an Irish logo? Fuck if I know. Debt utilisation makes little difference to the algorithm in Australia. In the States, it's a big thing. Joshua, follow, thank you very much. Ezekiel, what happens after bankruptcy? You come out of bankruptcy. You start your life again. Luke Browning, love listening to you, mate. Always join in the lives every time. Thanks, Luke. Really appreciate it, mate. I saw your name somewhere today. Where did I see your name? Did you leave me a message? Don't know. Or it could be another Luke Browning. But thanks, Luke. Appreciate it, mate. Got my appointment with Rod tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Ah, that's where I saw your name. Must have been in one of the appointments. Thanks, Luke. Unfortunately, you guys are wearing Rod out. He had to have the afternoon off. Poor bastard's unwell. So, had to move a whole heap of appointments today. So, be nice to Rod tomorrow. He might not be feeling well. John, can taxation take over your house if you don't pay your tax debt? Yes, they can in certain circumstances. Not take over your house, but they sell your house out from under you. Kirsty, I've been using Afterpay and never miss a payment. Cool. Make sure you don't, because it'll do damage. Mama Lama Dandan. Follow, thank you very much. Michael, what's the best thing for me to do? $8,000 debt front, but now, buy now. Okay, autocorrect fucked you up. $8,000 debt, probably from buy now, pay later. Best thing to doing living on. Disability pension. I'd say you're a little bit fucked, Michael. You might have to go and see a financial counsellor and get some advice to see how it's affecting you personally, because I don't have enough information. Lil Mama, how do you check your credit? Let me put that up for you, Lil Mama. Because I'm so far behind with the messages, maybe I should just leave that up there for a little while, hey? What do you reckon? Hang on, that's... Why is that? If I move that up to here... okay, apply. No, I can't move. I can't move the doohickey. So something's crashed in my TikTok live studio. Okay. And whilst I wasn't watching, all the comments just went phew, and I lost my place. Okay, that was Kirsty saying she uses buy now. Hey Kirsty, you said you haven't had credit, but if you got buy now pay later, you've got credit. Little Mama credit files. Volhorst. So it's actually Walhorst. How do I check my credit score? Just moved out and figured it's something I should keep an eye on. Yep, it's on the screen right now. Ryan, what are the consequences of cancelling a Part 9 debt agreement? Well, they can reinstate all the debt and start chasing you for the debt. And then you've been bankrupt for a period of time, and now you're still fucked and you still didn't get to pay your credit out. James, does UK credit score matter in in Australia? It can do, but not to the extent you might think, because unless somebody checks your UK credit score, it's not going to make any difference. However, the people in the UK are probably going to chase you even in Australia to pay your debt if you haven't paid it. Lucy99, in fact, Big George, who may not be on here today, is a debt collector, and he shares a lot of the inside secrets with us. And Big George was saying, probably a couple of months ago now, he chased an Aussie all the way to the UK and got them to pay $62,000. I think it was 62. Might have been a $62,000 debt he negotiated. He let the guy pay it off at 47 if he paid it straight away. So they're still chasing. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. We're an interconnected world now. So Lucy99 followed. Ezekiel, what happens after bankruptcy? Did that one. Josh White followed. Thank you very much. Ryan was given the wrong information from Credit Repair Australia, and now I don't want to be on it as it's not right for me. Yeah, well, Credit Repair Australia make a lot of their money. They say they fix people's credit ratings, do debt consolidations, they put you into a Part 9 debt agreement. So what you can do, Ryan, is potentially go to AFCA, AFCA, and make a complaint and see if they can have the Part 9 debt agreement annulled. It still means you've paid all this extra money, and 30%, I think it's up to 30%, somewhere between 20 and 30% of it went into Credit Repair Australia's pocket, not to your creditors. Volhurst followed, thank you very much. Ryan, it's not right, yep. Lily, if a new company buys my old debt, can they relist it? They can't relist the default, no. If it's been defaulted already, just because they buy the debt doesn't give them the right to relist the debt. But what they do is they can say, it might have said ANZ listed the default initially, Credit Corp buys the debt, they can then update it to ANZ's original creditor, and Credit Corp is the current creditor. That's not relisting it, they can't put a new start date on it. The original 5 years starts when the original default was listed. Michael Fuller, thank you very much. Camsib, can you remove inquiries without a reason? No, you've got to have a reason. Always got to have a reason. Sometimes the reason has to be stronger than other times. Lil Mama, how do I check if I got good credit? You did that one before and it's still on the screen now. Holly, follow, thank you very much. Chooks followed, thank you very much. Nina War, follow, thank you very much. Jado Grieve. Some of my inquiries state that they're for $0 on my file. Can I remove them? Probably. If they were not completed, if the inquiry wasn't completed, then it might be a good reason to have it removed. Some creditors just don't put down the dollar value because it might be a revolving line of credit style facility. But yes, you can have a go. Mama Roshid, shared, thank you very much. User 1353, blah, 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 followed, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, Mama shared, I think I said followed. Crystal J, hey, how long do the inquiries last on your file, or do they just stay there forever? No, they come off 5 years from the date they were listed unless you get us to remove them sooner. Big Heart, Little Heart. Hello, what's Big Heart, Little Heart's name? Visage.exe. So Visage.exe, commonly known as Big Heart, Little Heart. Do I get declined if my Equifax score is -3? Oh, I think it's pretty... Yes, you will. We can probably fix that for you, though. Bang Abdallah, follow, thank you very much. Lucy99, I have a bad credit score, but no defaults, only due to inquiries. Do I just have to wait the time? You can. It's 5 years from when they were listed, or you can ask us to have a look at it and see what needs to be removed, depending on whether you need finance. If you don't need finance, don't do anything, just spend your money, because why would you? You just wait for it. But if you need finance, or if you want to clean things up in case you need finance, like family emergencies and stuff, or if your car breaks down, then everything's clean, ready to go when you do need finance. Sabre Wasabi, g'day mate. If you cancel a credit card, will that be good for you? Yes, it will. When you cancel and close your credit card, it seems recently, anecdotal evidence, that the score goes up slightly. Herf, Robodebt fucked my life. I think they fucked a lot of people's life. NPC MK7G, follow, thank you very much. Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, follow, thank you very much. Toddy, how do you remove inquiries from credit score? Cash converters mainly. Cashies used to be easy to remove, and then they had a change in Credit Manager, and then they became harder to remove. It's about the personality with the individual creditors as to whether they're easy or hard. Some people want to play hardball, and it makes it harder to remove. How do you remove them? You've just got to make sure that you show them that it's in their interest to remove it rather than not. And the way we do that is we show them the way they've breached legislation. Now, cash converters is not easy even for us, right? So it won't necessarily be easy for you. But the devil is in the detail. Did they meet all of the requirements of listing that inquiry at the time the inquiry was listed? If not, then it can't legally be there. But you have to prove to them that they didn't. It has to be irrefutable proof if you want to get it off. Zippo, why is my Ilion score a lot lower than my Experian score? Because there must be something on Ilion that's not on Experian. So download a PDF of your Ilion and your Experian, print them out, put them side by side, and go through and check off everything that's on one, and then you'll find there's something on your Ilion that's not on your Experian, and that's what you need to work on. Movie scenes. Hey GD, thanks for inspiring me to fight to clear my defaults with Westpac. You gave me the confidence. How'd you go so far, mate? Have you got it off? Zaki 2, can't wait for the results of my case. Okay, Zaki 2, that's the first thing I've seen from you. Excellent, I'm glad to hear that. Movie scenes, looked into Ilion credit files. I have open accounts that have Credit Corp on it. Would this be affecting lending? Absolutely, mate. And we're going to do a special on getting those Credit Corp open accounts removed too, by the way. We've already been testing the waters secretly, or in the background. So if you've got an open account that you want removed, come to us and we'll do a special deal on that. Starting from, now. Too late to ring now, so I can say now, which is actually tomorrow by the time. But if you get in straight away and book an appointment, it'll cost you $99. You've got to have your Ilion, your Equifax credit file to book the appointment, but you can go to mycralawyers.com.au/book-in and you can book an appointment. $99. We need your Equifax and your Ilion. Get in now if you've got those or you've got any of these Pioneer things. And again, for our celebrations, I'm probably going to be doing a whole heap of weird little specials or celebrations. And one of those is if you've got an Equifax, Pioneer or Panthera default, I'll give you 100% money back guarantee. Because we know we can get the fucking things removed. So why wouldn't I just give you 100% money back guarantee to make you feel comfortable? But you've got to have the appointment. You've got to go through the process, all that sort of stuff. There are some rules. As long as you haven't had dodgy fuckers like other credit repairers, fuck it up, right? Because if they've done damage to the information we can get from the creditor, it might fuck up the chance of getting it removed. So you wouldn't qualify if you've had some dodgy fucker fuck it up. As long as they haven't fucked it, it's okay. What else? Tell us the truth. Sometimes people think that they need to tell us what we want to hear. Absolutely not. It's the worst thing you can do. Tell us the absolute truth, because it doesn't matter whether you've been incarcerated, whether you've been had substance abuse issues. It doesn't really matter, because we've seen it all before. Never be embarrassed when you're talking to us, because, again, we don't judge. But the more information you tell us about what actually happened, it can often actually help us get it removed when you tell us the truth. You tell us fibs, we go down that path, and then we find out that they want confirmation of something. You can't do it, and it destroys the entire process. Chelsea Babs, and there might be some other terms and conditions I've just forgotten about, but yeah, 100% money back guarantee. for the removal resolution. And removal resolution, that's right. So we work on a removal resolution, not a removal, right? Because we get the creditor to agree to remove the default for you based on what you've told us. So if you say you're willing to pay the debt, then we'll negotiate and get it to whatever we can get it to for you, try and save you some money. You already told us you're willing to pay the full debt. So we get the creditor to agree to remove the default based on this, and then you agree to pay the debt, right? Or vice versa. If you don't do that, we're going to stop working. Simple. Because our deal is we get you the resolution. As long as it's within the parameters we first agreed to, then that's it. That's our job done. And the reason for that is it's a fixed fee. When we give you a price, it's a fixed fee. And we can't keep working forever if you just keep changing your mind or moving the goalpost. So, yeah, that's how that works. So that's why you got to tell us the truth up front. If you can afford to pay the debt, tell us. If you can't, don't. You just got to tell us everything. Lil Mama, follow, thank you very much. Zippo, follow, thank you very much. Zaki 2, I think the cost was worth it. They've been fantastic with communication. Have you worked with us, Zaki? I'm not sure. There's not enough messages from you to know. JC, I got quoted $8,000 to remove my crap on my credit file. I did it myself, however. It's better to get pros. However, it's better to get pros. Cool. No worries, JC. Thank you. Sparky123 shared the live. Thank you very much. Aussie John shared. Thank you very much. Little Mama, tap, everyone. Thank you very much. Tappy, tap. Really appreciate it. We're sitting at 29,000 likes. See if we can get to 260,000 by the end of today. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you'll fall somewhere amongst the stars. Jacqueline, follow. Thank you very much. Tabs. Do you think Dave Ramsey is a good listen to read? Is good to listen to read? No idea. Who the fuck is Dave Ramsey? Ace, thanks. Thought so. Based in Australia. Excellent. No worries. Herf, did he remember to take his wallet today? Yes, he did. Yes, I imagine so, because he might have left actually before Susie even opened my door. I close my door while I start the live, while people are here because they're talking, I'm talking. But then Suze comes in at the end of the day and opens the door for me. Lucy99, I'm 25 with Equifax score of 208. Is there hope? All from inquiries, not from defaults. Yes, there is, Lucy. You can either get them removed or you can wait it out depending on your urgency and need for finance. B1977, should you check all 3 credit scores or just one? Check all 3 all the time. Check all 3. You get them for free every 3 months. So why not check? Because you need to keep an eye on it for identity theft, identity fraud reasons. You'd be amazed the number of credit files we need to fix because people have been the victim of identity theft or identity fraud. I really shouldn't sit like that because while it's comfortable, it looks fucking awful on here. I should sit up straight, like Mummy used to say. B, should check all 3, yes. Kayla, follow, thank you very much. Vasuni Talivu, I fucked that up, sorry. What are the consequences if you return a car because you have no stable income? Return a car to whom? Are you talking about you bought a car, got a loan for it, and then just give it back? Well, then they're going to fuck your credit file because you haven't met the obligations of the credit reporting, of your contract. They'll sell the car probably for less than you currently owe. Then you'll still owe a lot of money on it. You won't have the car and your credit file will be rooted. And then they could even take you to court seeking judgment against you. If they get judgment, they can then go for enforcement orders later, which means they can come and take other shit off you and sell it. They can garnish your wages. They can take money out of your bank account, all sorts of other nasty stuff. Okay, this should be taught in high school. It absolutely should. Okay. Truth is Strange in Fiction. Got a call missed answer to my question. Got a call missed answer to my question. Can you remove a default if someone sells me a finance car? Can remove, that wasn't what you asked before. You didn't ask about can you remove a default. Yes, we remove a default, but you asked about something about they didn't tell you it was under finance. We can't remove the charge on the car. You need to do a revs check before you buy a car to make sure it is clear of finance. Michael Hunter. How does the Bills of Exchange Act work for bills? Debit is fraud. No, mate, you're living a lie. You've bought into sovereign citizen bullshit. You have no idea. I do apologise for being so strong with you, but you need to do some actual real research, not just listen to the crap on the interweb. Ryan, my credit score is 825. How do I get to 1,000? Well, why do you want to get to 1,000? What's the benefit, apart from having a bigger number? And that is time and make sure there's nothing bad in your credit file. Imogen, if I chew and swallow any bills and credit cards, can I get away with debt? How the fuck do I answer that? If I chew and swallow any bills and credit cards, well, that'll be tasty and crunchy, and you might have to go to the doctor, and you probably have a lacerated fucking everything. I'm not a doctor, I know what it's called, but can I get away with debt? You probably can, because you'll probably be fucking dead. Probably not the best course of action though, Imogen. JJ, if a default has appeared on something, you're a guarantor for, but you had not been contacted, well, they don't necessarily, well, yeah, they have to contact you. So, again, we get guarantor defaults removed all the time for probably that reason, that they haven't contacted you. Leadham, 93, follow, thank you very much. Imogen, you're still going to be in hospital, Imogen. James, my credit score went up 54 points overnight to 527. Well done, James. Visage.exe, how can I fix my score? Equifax shows that I'm a 3, lowest I've ever seen, -3. Well, we had one today that we've seen them at -999, but today it said score unavailable or something like that, because the person had a late repayment history just 3 months in arrears. And so they're saying that's as bad as bankruptcy for score purposes, and that's on Equifax. Lucifer, how do I fix my credit score? It's 867 out of 1,000. I want to get it back up to full. Why? What's on your credit file? The simple thing is, to fix your credit file, you've got to make sure there's nothing bad on there. What's on there that's dragging it all the way down to 867, which is a good score, by the way. I wouldn't be fucked about it. Lucy Pearl, thoughts on Credit Wipe Australia, reputable or not really? Let me just think about this for a moment, Lucy Pearl. You're talking to the owner of law firms, one of which specialises in removing people's bad credit. I have been an advocate of this is legal work. Credit Wipe Australia are not a law firm. They don't have lawyers to give you advice. They don't have paralegals to give you advice. They don't have the professional indemnity insurance to protect you in case something goes wrong. If Credit Wipe Australia, I think, is Jordan Maloof that owns Credit Wipe. Let me just have a look. Credit Wipe. Just do your research. It's not hard, right? Credit Wipe Australia. Varsity Lakes. Is Varsity Lakes Gold Coast? I think it is. 4W7, yep. If Credit Wipe Australia is... Hang on, let me have a look and say... Jordan Maloof, M-A-L-O-U-F, is it Maloof, I think? Clean Credit Australia. So I don't know, who's Credit Wipe then? I thought Credit Wipe was Jordan Maloof. There's so many of them these days, right? Anybody can get a fucking credit license, it appears, these days. Gone are the days where you actually had to prove you could do the job. Where are we here? Trying to find where I was up to. The comments all skipped. Thoughts on Credit Wipe Australia, reputable or not really? So I don't know whether they're reputable. I know that they are not a law firm. I know that they're very different to what we do. It's up to you. They're going to be a fuckload cheaper than us. Well, they should be. And when you're looking for advice or legal services, you really do get what you pay for. So that has to be a judgment call from you. So that's the best way I can really say that. But if that's all you can afford, I don't know. I can't say they're any good because I don't know. But if you can't afford us and you can't work out how to do it yourself, one, do you really want to get your credit rating repaired then? Because what position are you in to get finance if you can't afford to get it fixed properly? It's a hard thing to answer. Sorry, Lucy. Imogen, you're still chewing up these credit cards. It's going to rupture your internal organs and you will probably die. Chelsea says, Imogen, no. Lucy, could Spur debt end up on my file? No. Can anyone see my Spur debt? Don't know if anyone can see it, but no, it won't end up on your file, Lucy. But you could end up with a bad credit rating as an indirect result of your Spur debt by not paying Spur, having your license suspended without realising it, driving without a license, losing your license, being pulled over, losing your license, then not being able to get to work, losing your job, getting into all sorts of shit, life spirals, and you're fucked. Then your credit file's fucked. Crookie, is 782 a good score? Yes, it is. Diddy bum. Is it better never to have a credit card? It's up to you. It's your personal credit management strategy. It won't help your credit file. It will hurt your credit score until it's closed. Then your score will go up slightly when you close your credit card. Toddy, cheers. Thank you for your feedback. My pleasure, mate. Happy to help. Tizzle Dizzle, I have tried to apply for a low interest and low maximum credit card, and I have above average credit rating and keep getting declined. It might be your income. It's not just about your credit score. And is your above average credit score on Equifax, Illion, or Experian? Because if you haven't checked all three, you might have something that's bad on the other ones and you don't know about it. They're checking all three. Ace, can I get a hard credit inquiry removed? Yes, mate. That's what we do every day. Dario, follow, thank you very much. Kangan Queen will text you now looking to get an appointment. No probs. The guys will call you back in the morning and set that appointment up. Or you can go to mycralawyers.com.au/book-in and you can book the appointment yourself at a time that suits you. Just make sure you upload your credit files at the same time. Then you can choose the time right now before everybody else gets in and chooses theirs. Crookie, 782, yep. Dunno DB, follow, thank you very much. Lucy99, is HEX debt taken into consideration or is it more of a good debt, which would 26 be bad for a car loan? I'm not sure how they judge HEX debt for a car loan. For a mortgage, they definitely take it into account and it'll lower your borrowing capacity. Not sure, probably the same for car loans. If we've got any car loan or lending brokers type people on here at the moment, let me know. Tell me in the comments below what happens with HEX debt for a car loan. Laura, if you're on here, please, I know you do car loans and stuff too. Tell us what happens. Laura's a mortgage broker and I believe finance broker too. Enhance Auto, Electric and Mechanical, follow, thank you very much. Imogen, can I rack up debt and leave them to my enemy in my will? No, you can't pass debts on in your will. And that'll be a cunt act anyway. Oh, don't say cunt on here. I'm not supposed to say cunt on here. Fuck, what a cunt. No, 038. I just got PRA Group to finally remove a false default against me. Well done, mate. Congratulations. That's absolutely brilliant. Hopefully, some of my advice helped. Wicked one. Not advice, hints and tips. Wicked one. I'm one of your happy customers. You fixed my credit rating and now I am a homeowner. Thank you very much. Wicked one. That's absolutely brilliant. I answered someone's Google review just this afternoon saying, that's what actually really makes me feel good. It's why I do this shit, because getting a comment like that, it makes my fucking day. It really does, because that... I know, it's just... Hopefully, I feel like we've changed someone's fucking life for the better, right? Because before, most people don't know they can fix a credit rating. Most people believe all the bullshit out there, and they don't have any idea of where to start. Hopefully, my videos give a lot of people a lot of ideas, and to hear something like that, Wicked one, that's absolutely fucking brilliant. In fact, I'm screenshotting your comment right now, and I'm going to show the team, because that's a really nice thing that I can share with my team. Okay, where was I up to? Okay, can't find it where I'm up to. Here we are. Can I rack up debts? PRA Group, Wicked one, here we go. Tizzle Dizzle. I have no debt and above average credit. Tried to apply for a low interest card. Keep getting a no. Yeah, we explained that one already. Sarah. Hi, I'm having issues getting a loan due to Equifax have incorrect information on my credit. RE. I have to come back to you, Sarah. JJ, follow, thank you very much. Slow VR94. I've just paid off and deactivated my Zip Pay. Well done, mate. Good work. Imogen, what happens if you die with debt? It'll come out of your estate generally. Sarah, I'm having issues getting a loan. Due to Equifax incorrect information in my credit. RE, Sarah, you got to don't just put the same fucking comment over and over again. If you've got incorrect information, I was waiting for the follow-up to that. If you've got incorrect information in a credit file, correct it. It's simple. Like the meerkat says, simples. DanoDB, does having a deposit help in lending, and if so, who? Dano, yes, a deposit will help you get finance for every single lender on the planet. Sorry to be so flippant about that, mate, but when you think about your comment, your question, whatever you call that fucking thing, right? In the context of, I know nothing about your background, it doesn't probably give me enough. So feel free to add some more context and I'll look at your comment when I see it further below. K-Marie 15, follow, thank you very much. Chelsea Babuz's electricity account in mine and my kid's dad name, not together, he won't pay and they're hunting me. Well, the electricity account's in both names, so you probably use the power, Chelsea, so use it, pay it. Unless, of course, you're talking about you've moved out and he's using the power and he won't pay. If that's the case, disconnect the fucking power. It's in your name. Just get the power disconnect. That'll fuck him up. Yes King, follow, thank you very much. And that wasn't advice. That was just me being a prick. Yes King, followed Josh Hep, something or other, follow, thank you very much. Zachy 2, sorry Graham, I've signed up over the last week and a half for a Panthera default. With us, Zachy? Cool, thanks mate, that's fucking brilliant. Thank you for the confidence. And Panthera, if you've got your documents back to us yet, because we send you out the documents, you've got to sign them, send them back. Law firm, all the legal bullshit goes with it. I'm surprised we haven't got it removed yet, Zachy, but see how we go. Herf, shared, thank you very much. Tizzle Dizzle, I have no debt and above average credit score and tried, same thing. Guys, you don't have to put the same comment in over and over again. I will get to it. If you know where it is, right? Okay, let's do the exercise right now. Somebody put in the time right now in the comments, all right? And when I get there, we can see how long it's taking me to catch up to the comments where they're up to at the moment. Then you'll see how long it's taking me to catch up, and then you'll know that it's about that long. If your comment hasn't been read out and we've gone past that rough amount of time, put it in again then, because sometimes if you put the wrong words in there, TikTok just filters it out and I don't even see your comment, even though I've got all filters turned off. Kangjin Queen, smiley face, sent you a text, thank you very much. Nick, you mean Gordon Ramsay? I don't mean Gordon Ramsay. I was reading out what someone else wrote. Sarah, do you help with this? Sarah, do I help with what? Sorry. I don't know what it is you said because it's too many questions or comments ago. King and Queen, do you create promissory notes? Do I create promissory notes? I haven't written a check for ages. Mr. Name, follow, thank you very much. STO, hi, I just came off a debt agreement 4 months ago. How do I repair my credit score of 220? Your credit score will improve as soon as you hit 5 years from the date you started your Part 9 debt agreement. Kangan Queen, follow, thank you very much. Imogen, can I rack up debts, leave them to my enemy in my will? No, you can't. Josh Shep, what are the three? You're talking 3 credit reporting bodies, possibly. Let me just put that on screen for you now. There we are. They're the 3 credit reporting bodies. Tracy Jackson followed, thank you very much. Kelvin Ray. Oh, hang on, where are we here? I just skipped out and I lost it all. Here we go. STO, Kelvin, where the fuck is Queen Bee? No, where are we? Holy shit, I'm a long way behind. Kelvin Ray, here we are. Nope, that's not it. JJ. Debt agreement come off 4 years. Imogen, rack up debts, die with them. Kelvin Ray, your phone number doesn't work. Really? That would be horrid. Guys, I might be 100 comments behind right now because we've got a lot of people putting comments in, so bear with me, right? Let me just turn off that. Let me just... My phone number doesn't work. Let me just check it, right? 04... 83967 and let me hear what it does.
Connecting.
Ah, yeah. That's supposed to go to the After Hours message bank. Here he is.
My CRA lawyers. We're sorry, we're unable to take your call at the moment.
So it does work.
30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Thursday, and 8
So it does work. So it might have given up too early.
Queensland time on Friday.
It should have answered sooner than that. So it should have answered sooner than that. But yes, it does work. I'm glad to say. I was getting scared for a minute. But thank you for letting me check, Calvin. Chelsea, Calvin Ray, it's after hours during business. No, you can actually ring and leave a message. You can text that number 24/7 and it'll send us a text, send a text to our system. In addition to that, yeah, so send us a text. JJ, how about when it appeared on your credit file when you're guarantor and they didn't contact you? You did that one before. Calvin, they're saying they're live. What's the point of it being... we're not saying we're live, Kelvin. We are live. This is me talking to you, answering questions. What's the point of doing it if we can't answer the phone? Leave a fucking text. And if you're an ass, we won't do business with you anyway. So you're probably not that sort of a client if you're going to be a dickhead. So that's your call, mate. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to get rich if I get your money. I'm not going to go broke if I don't. We help people that are nice and need help. Arseholes are not required. The aluminium carpenter, oh, I like that. Aluminium carpenter, follow, thank you very much. Tizzle Dizzle, I have no debt above average, blah, 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 blah. Is Smile all day. 720 good, yes it is. Mary Magdalene, follow, thank you very much. The aluminium carpenter, big smiley face with a tongue. Tizzle Dizzle, I have no debt. Yeah, same thing again, Tizzle Dizzle. Please don't put them in multiple times. I already answered that one. So Connor, follow, thank you very much. Tizzle Dizzle, what do I do? Yep, told that before. Mary Magdalene, I owe money to places I'm not even aware of. How do I consolidate everything? If you want to do a consolidation loan, you go to the bank, borrow money, pay out all your debts. That's a consolidation loan, right? Don't go into a Part 9 debt agreement unless you want to be bankrupt for 5 years, because that's what that does. Brados, have the deposit for a decent house, but not the lending power. What do I do besides beg for pay rises? Get a partner to go on the loan with you. Luke, I have a credit score of 814. Is that good or about average? That's above average, so that's good. Tizzle Dizzle, Luke, above average. Hey, you good? Look. Smiley, I have 720 score. Yep, good. Adventure at 32,000. Tappy tap, it says now 37,000, so that's a little while ago. Tappy tappy tap tap on the screen to like the live peeps. So tappy tappy tap tap. That's the only way that you can repay me for giving you all this information, all this free information that if you came to see me personally, which I don't do appointments very much, I'm at least $850 an hour plus GST. My lawyers are $660 an hour plus GST. And if you go to other law firms that are cheaper, they don't know this information. We get lawyers coming to us to fix their credit ratings for them because they don't know it. But when we do a deal for you, when we do a price, we give you a fixed fee that is fuckloads cheaper than that. So you get this information basically for free right now. K Gudajif, got 8K credit card when I was crazy. Never paid it back over 10 years ago. It's probably stat barred unless I've got a judgment against you. Tizzle Dizzle, same question. Tizzle Dizzle, same one. STO, hi, just came for debt agreement. How do I repair my credit score? Did that one. Chelsea, he's going down the comments. It'll be your turn. Stop spamming. Thanks, Chelsea. Herf, Chelsea. Babes. Thanks very much. Tizzle Dizzle, I have no debt above average. Same one again. Queen Bee, what can I do with my super to make money? Probably nothing, because super's protected and I'm not a super specialist, so wrong person to ask. Nig Achua, I've been chipping away at government debt for around 18 years now. Good or no? What government debt have you been chipping away at? Are you in Australia? I'm not sure what you're referring to, so I can't really answer that one without more information. Courts with a Z. What is a good credit score? And if you have a low credit score, how long does it take to rebuild it? A good credit score depends what you want, right? If you want a home loan, the rule of thumb is 650 Equifax score or above will get you a good home loan. Below that will get you a more high interest home loan if you can get one at all. And that'll also be determined not by just your score, but your ability to pay back the loan. If you've got a low score, how long does it take to rebuild it? It can be very, very quick if you've got the money to pay us to remove all the bad stuff. If you don't, then it's 5 years from the last thing that was listed that's bad. And stop making inquiries, because every time you make an inquiry, it lowers your score. Chloe, how do you check your credit score? Chloe, you go to all of those there and only go to those, get a free copy of your credit file every 3 months and see exactly what's on your credit file. That's your credit file rather than your credit score. Some of them will give you a score for free, some won't. Like Equifax won't give you a free score, but it'll give you a free file and it'll give you an average rather than an actual score for free. Holy shit. Sorry, it's again, the comments just scrolled and I have to go back and find it. Fuck, I'm a long way up the hill. No. Here we go. Courts, rebuild it. Chloe, check. Herf, Michael Schooler, co-owner. Herf, Michael Schooler, co-owner. What are we talking about? Herf, who is Michael Schooler? Tell me more. It's going to take 45 minutes for me to get down to those comments, Herf, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. So when you tell me what you're talking about, reference the fact that you said someone was a co-owner of something, and I don't know what you're talking about, mate. So, Lord of the Ribs, I just looked at my score. It's 1,006. Is that considered good? It's considered fucking fantastic. That has to be your Equifax credit file. Fiona, hello, Fiona. Good evening. Fiona, we should probably continue our conversation. Oh, no, that's right. No. If things change, Fiona, we should continue our conversation. JSB blah blah something. General thoughts on investing in stocks, specifically sand, no idea. That's not my game, so can't even give you general thoughts. Lucy Pearl, only asked me about Credit White purely because I went to apply for my Equifax and they were one of the first results that came up. When I called, they said they act on behalf of them. Holy fuck. Well, does that tell you anything? They don't act on behalf of Equifax. That's misleading and deceptive. That's fucking ACCC, fine the fuck out of them area. So if you clicked on if you did a Google search, check your credit file, and they came up, fuck off Google, then that's because they're a sponsored result. So just go to Equifax, Ilion, and Experian directly, Lucy. So it was a bit weird, yes. JSFB, blah, blah, blah. General thoughts, yeah, no, don't do it. Lucy confused. Lucy says, confused on if that was true or not. No, they definitely do not represent them. I can get credit files for you. Anyone that is a subscriber can, if you agree. Herf, credit. Herf. Morris Kokona, Schooler, credit. Random comments, Herf. I'm not sure what's going on. Slick G. Can the bank track you down for an unpaid personal loan 6 years ago? Fucking oath they can. They pay money. It's called skip tracing. If you haven't paid anything in that 6 years, though, it might now be barred by the statute of limitations, but you've got to be careful. Jason Austin. I paid out my credit cards, my score lowered. Really? In Australia? They should go up fractionally when you pay them out and close them. If you're talking about Equifax. Not sure what Ilion and Experian are doing yet, but check your Equifax. Blossy S. Blossy's follow, thank you very much. Richard, I'm a discharged bankrupt of 2 years. Equifax is still score unavailable. When do I start scoring? You were discharged 2 years ago. Your score should now be returned to normal if it's more than 2 years since you were discharged. So if that's the case, I would contact Equifax, do a correction request and ask them to fix it. If that doesn't work, you have to come to us and pay money, but that should be something you can do for free. Slick G, can the bank track you down? Yes, they can. Nuggy, I got $180,000 in debt with the government. Really? Why? Queen Bee, LOL. Fiona, Hex will affect personal loan. There you go. Thank you. Fiona is one of these people that know lending. And that's probably responding to something I mentioned 15 fucking minutes ago or longer ago. STO, hi, I just came off debt agreement. Yep, did that one twice. Herf, I say it. Herf, I have no idea what you're saying, mate. Jess, LOL, most Aussie live ever. Thank you, Jess, appreciate that. But only Aussies would know that. You know, I think I offend the fuck out of the Americans and the fucking foreigners. Holy shit, Jess. Holy shit. Jess, don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a fucking screenshot of your thing. You got 367,000 fucking followers. I need to learn from you, Jess. That's fucking amazing. I probably can't screenshot that. Yeah, it's going to change. Hang on. I'm going to do this. Jess, can you... Oh, shit's gone. I've got to find you again, Jess. It just ran away. Queen Bee, there we are. Jess, there you are, Jess. So, Jess, can you please PM me? Because I like to learn as well. And Jess, I need to learn from you. You're doing something that I'm not fucking doing. Clearly you're prettier than me. But that is probably the smallest part of why you have got 67,300 followers. And I need to learn more. So, guys, I'm willing to take advice from any of you about how to do this better. I'm just on here rabbiting on like an old fuck, and I've got no clue. But like Jess says, it does makes it a very Aussie chat. And I've missed a whole heap of people sending me shit too. Ryan sent me that gimme earlier. Then Jason, I can't see, it's not telling me who. Jason MCCOR something. Jason McCormick probably sent a flame heart. And then Ando Anderson 9 something or other sent 29 roses. Thanks, Ando. That's fucking brilliant. Okay, got to go back and find it again because it all scrolled while I was waffling. I say it. There's Jess. Libby Murray 209. How long does the default stay in your credit file? 5 years from the date it was listed unless you get us to remove it sooner. Therese Parker. Follow, thank you very much. Lucy 99. I have never put lots of effort into the HEX debt, just the tax payments. It will go away. Yes, it will go away. It'll take you a long time. But if you treat your HEX debt like a loan and pay it off as quick as you can, it's just another loan. Even if it's 100 grand, it's just another loan. And the more you pay off, the less it'll cost you because there's no interest on a HEX debt, but there's indexation, which goes up at the rate of inflation. And last year or the year before, I can't remember which, it was like 7 or 8% or some fucking thing. So it was a lot of money. It cost a lot of extra money. Queen Bee, Lucy, same. Harinder Singh, follow, thank you very much. Ryan, follow, thank you very much. Guys, if you like this shit, click on the follow button, click on the share button, click on the tappy tap on screen. 108 viewers right now. If we all did 90 seconds of brilliance like this, right? For just 90 seconds as fast as you fucking can, we could add another 100,000 likes in the next 90 seconds. How fucking amazing would that be? You'd be part of an amazing fucking A-team to do that. Fucking amazing. You're all fucking amazing. Thank you for watching. Holly, Libby, hang on. Did I just... No, here we are. Okay, Holly, Libby Murray, 209, 5 years from the date it was put on your file. Yep, perfect. Thank you, Holly. Queen Bee, how 180K? Nuggy, how 180K? Not sure what we're referring to there. Sarah Tuck, so I got my credit to good but not great. When I can afford it, what should I do to get it higher? Well, it depends what's wrong with it, Sarah. The simple truth is you remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, and late repayment histories that are causing problems. Stop making all inquiries to any sort of credit and your score will go up. It is that simple. It may not be easy, but it is that simple. Jeff, legend, thanks. No worries, mate. Nick Bauer, hi. G'day, Nick. B, paid my debts and it's not removed. No, because paying your debt doesn't get it removed. Paying your debt at best will get it marked as paid. If you want it removed, you've got to either ask for it to be removed when you're negotiating the final payment, or come to us to get it removed, or, you know, try and catch up with our 15 years of experience and remove it yourself. And again, guys, I'm going to do some really amazing deals this month, November, because it's our 15th anniversary. If you've got a Credit Corp, Pioneer or Panthera default, consumer default, and you want it removed, we'll give you a 100% money back guarantee as long as you tell us the truth, haven't had some dodgy fucking credit repairer try to do something with it and fuck it up. I think it's 3 or 4 conditions. Can't remember what they are. I did a video about it a little while ago. We're going to do that for the full month of November. So if you've got any of those, now's the time to start saving up, have an appointment with us, find out what it's going to cost, and then get it done, because if you get started during the month of November, we'll give you that 100% money back guarantee. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You get your life back. FFF followed Ace. How hard is it for me to remove my hard credit inquiry? For you, a lot harder than me, because you've got to learn all the shit that we've learned over the last 15 years, Ace. But if you watch my inquiry removal videos in my profile, in my playlist, then you might be able to work it out, mate. Skull. Haley McIntyre. It says Haley McIntyre, but it's got a bloke's face with purple hair. I fucking love the creativity of you bastards. I have poor credit score from old inquiries. Remove the inquiries. Increase your credit score. Jarmone, 22. How do you know Pars sent... Oh, you guys are so funny. Lucas, my son, who edits some of these for me now, he says I should look at them before I read them out. No, fuck, it's no fun then. Lucas, TCG, can you remove late payment listings? Yes, we can. Mel, hello, Mel, good evening. Art Venture, 129 in the house. Double tap. Like the live peeps, 129. We're down to 108, 102 right this second, 101. But yes, double tap. Where's the screen? We can get this score. We can get these taps right. These likes really high if you want to help. Ace like Nab. The big banks are harder to remove because they just ignore people. But yeah, you can do it. Mel, Art Venture, Nab, Ace, CJ Lyle, follow, thank you very much. Jarmone, Pars syntax, do you know? What the fuck are you on about? Cassie Cheney, I'm sending you an XX in a message meaning kiss kiss. Oh, thank you very much. It's nice. Back at ya. Appreciate it. Tiny Tatoes. I like that. Follow, thank you very much. Boo Bash Bosch. I have debt for a handful of overdue fines, a few hundred each. Should I try to pay them off? Yes, you should. Or wait till they're removed after 7 years. Fines don't get removed after 7 years. Fines will stay there until you get arrested. Lucy says 5:38 p.m. It's now 5:58, so it's taken me exactly 20 fucking minutes to get to here. That's how far behind I am with reading out your comments, because there are so many comments and questions. So 20 fucking minutes behind. Holly says 6:38. Uncommon Beat 6:38. Libby 17:38. Tiny Tatoes 6:38 p.m. Niola, that's a lovely name. 5:38 p.m. Sparky 123 6:38 p.m. Ducky something 6:38. Casey Cheney, oh sorry, wrong forum. Now I have to go back and see what the other thing was. Yeah, I got the wrong man boobs, Casey Cheney. Art Ventura, 5:38 p.m. Thank you. Marty 89, sorry, M Hart 89. Getting an inquiry removed. What are the first questions I asked NAB? If you want to get a NAB inquiry removed, then you probably ask them for a copy of all of your documentation surrounding the inquiry listing. Wolverines, 3:40 p.m. Western Australia. Thanks, Wolverines. My Ride followed. Well, glad you said Western Australia, mate. Otherwise, it took me like 2 fucking hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. My Ride. My Ride or Die followed. Thank you very much. Chef Ute Fit followed. Thank you very much. Fiona. DanoDB, deposit helps in most lending. Saving equals positive disposable income and willing to pay. Good point, Fiona. Becoming a strong man. Can banks hold grudges legally? Say I paid the debt after a default and later they deny credit. They can deny credit for any number of reasons. So if you wanted to have a fight, you could claim discrimination, but you'd probably spend more money than you would win. So if you did it, you'd be doing it for the sake of the principle of the matter. And while lawyers really like people who want to do things on principle, it costs a lot of money. Raj, can you easily get $189 defaults off, Optus defaults off? Well, easily is depending on the circumstances. Generally speaking, I'd say yes, but if you've got a paid Optus default and it's been paid for more than 2 years, most lenders aren't even going to worry about it. If it's not been paid for more than 2 years, you might have more challenges. STO, okay, cheers. Artie Gem, how much does it improve by... Artie Gem, how much is improved by after 5 years? How much does what improve by after 5 years, Artie Gem? This is where you might have been talking about, you might have put a question in or comment in about something I was talking about, but it's 20 minutes ago. I've got no fucking clue. Lucky Me says, hi. Hello, Lucky Me. Bill Johnny, 1 year after hardship arrangement, will there likely be any credit file repercussions? Hardship arrangement will only stay on your credit report for 1 year. However, the late repayment history may stay there for 2 years, and if you were in such hardship that you got a default, that will be there for 5 years. And if they really fucked you up and took you to court and got judgment, that's 5 years also. So you might need to get those things removed. But the best thing, Bill Johnny, is to go and get a copy of your credit file, your Equifax credit file, and have a look. Whiskey with really weird writing, follow, thank you very much. Jamie, follow, thank you very much. Michael, follow, thank you very much. Ducky, how high of 3? I have a credit score, 812 in CBA, and still unable to get a card. Only home loan, which I'm paying. Fuck me, I wish people would write English and not textish. So you don't have a credit score in CBA. CBA using your Experian credit score. So go and get a copy of your Equifax and Ilion and then see what's going on. And I didn't see unable to get a card, only home loan, which I'm paying. Okay, good. I'm not sure what you want me to tell you. Rennie Bope. Mine's a solid 330. What's my options? Rennie Bope, is your score a 330? If so, is it Equifax, Ilion, or Experian? And your options are to stop making inquiries, remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories. Your score will go up. That's your options. Or get us to help you. Herf, he's live, but the office is closed. Will be reopened tomorrow morning. Spot on. Thank you, Herf. I'm in the office right now. Ikif Irya. Follow, thank you very much. Brooke Star, follow, thank you very much. Pebbles, is 695 a good credit score? No, it's not good, but it's the bottom end of getting good. Jan, hello sir, I have 754. Congratulations, well done, Jan. Ducky, credit score don't mean a lot because I can't even get a card, LOL. Well, credit score does mean a lot because you just need to stop making inquiries and clean up your credit file, and then your credit score does mean a lot. Emma Hart removed. Emma Hart 89 removed. Okay. There's some random shit you guys put in here. Jess, if going for a home loan with partner and one score is 900, the other is 400, which is 400, will the lower one be an issue? Yes, it will. Absolutely, Jess. And you've got to look at why the lower one is lower. Just simply get a copy of all three credit files for the party that has a low credit score and put them all side by side, print them out, get the PDFs, download them, print them out side by side, go through and identify everything that's wrong with it, and then you fix it. Or if you want, you can send those credit files to us, pay $99 for an appointment. We'll go through and tell you exactly, with 15 years of experience, we'll tell you exactly what's wrong, what needs to be removed based on your goals, what led up to the bad credit or whatever, and then we'll tell you how much it's going to cost to fix, and then you can just move on. Lucky Me says, what's the highest score available? 1,000 for Ilion and Experian and 1,200 for Equifax. Dex AU, how to fix credit score. Stop making any inquiries of any kind, remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment history that's affecting your score. Score will go up. Simple maths. Simple, not necessarily easy. I've said that about 1,000 times, I reckon. Still happy to say it another 1,000, but I should have to try and work out a way to change it up a bit. Keza Kerry Sontag. You tell them to shove it up there, you know what. Not sure what was shoving up there, you know what, Kerry, but you're probably right. Fuck them all. N. Moreau, what's a good score to have from all three providers for a personal loan? Don't know. Just get the best one you can. I think personal loans probably, I don't know, 500, 600 for Equifax, something like that. Dex AU, I need mine to be fixed. Well, come to us, mate. Spend lots of money. We'll fix it for you. Sarah, took me 2 years to get from a score of 350 to 690. Woo. Sarah, we could have done it for you in about a week, probably. Ngachawa, paying off Aussie government debt, 18 years, 28 grand down to 4 grand. How will the score look, please? Aussie government doesn't affect your score. And why have you got an Aussie government debt? I've had two people say they've got government debts. What sort of government debt have you got? And Aussie government debt probably doesn't go on your credit score at all. Luke Matty, 520 Ilion score, 540 on Equifax at 19 years. How do I boost it, get a score? How do I boost it? I got a credit card and personal loan. Well, the credit card and personal loan both reduced your score. The way you boost it, one way is age. as you get older, your score will go up if you haven't done any silly things to make it worse. Stop making credit inquiries. Only make an inquiry when you absolutely need something. Don't move around too much. Stay in the same job. Stability for both of those will improve your score. Lots and lots and lots of things. Ace, follow, thank you very much. Fiona Ryan, Luke, repay the debts and stop making inquiries. Fiona, we're on the same page. Herf, sorry, dude. Cool, mate. I have no idea what we're saying sorry for now because, again, it's probably 20 minutes ago I said something. Fayad, hi, what's the best thing to do after being bankrupt? Don't be bankrupt again. Bobash Bosh, follow, thank you very much. Baraka Boas breeding from UG, follow, thank you very much. Going back to Fayad, what's the best thing to do after being bankrupt? I need more information, mate. What do you mean? To get your score higher? Probably. After 5 years, your score should come back by itself. Luke, Fiona, always on-time payments, inquiries, I have stopped. That's the main factor, LOL, cool. User 9949, do you go to uni? Not right now, I'm on live. Shellburger, how many points roughly will increase once default comes off file? Depends, Shellburger, depends on what type of default it is, how old it is, how much money it was for, all that sort of stuff. So it can be as little as 25 points and up to, I think I've seen 250, maybe 300 points. Ducky, so which company does what for your credit score? We Fix Your Credit Score. That's the company that does the best. Mans, follow, thank you very much. Mans, does Afterpay affect your credit rating? Yes, it can if they do an inquiry. But it can also affect your borrowing potential even if there's nothing on your credit file. SK, follow, thank you very much. K King, follow, thank you very much. Fiona Ryan. Guys, do the tappy tap tap thing. No one's doing tappy tap. What's going on? Tappy tappy tap tap on screen. It's the only way I can get your... you show the love and tell TikTok that you like this shit. So thank you very much. Oh, it says I have 90 new messages I haven't seen yet. So it might be more than 20 minutes before I get through these. Swift, if I take any loan, is it taxable? Talk to your accountant, mate. I'm far too good looking to be an accountant. Dean, 666666 skull. Follow, thank you very much. If you get our legal services though, a lot of people get our legal services for credit repair, etc., as a tax deduction. That's something interesting to keep in mind. Michael Wayne, they actually changed the indexation to the lower between inflation and CPI, so HEX got lowered. Yes, it did. That's a good point. And that's a long time ago I was talking about that. Rough Cut Diamond, thanks for being you. Thanks, Rough Cut. Brad E. Hardy, funny C. LOL. Thank you. Fiona Ryan, Mans, not yet. Zip Pay and Zip Money does. Hang on, what was that about? Mans? Yeah, only if they put the inquiry on. Luke Matty, Fiona Ryan, how long till the inquiries start disappearing? 5 years. Gurdjeff, shared, thank you very much. Skippy, what's the best way to start negotiating a repayment amount with debt collectors? Do it at the end of the month, the last week of the month, and offer to pay it out in full and ask for your default to be removed at the same time. That's the best way. Mans, thanks. Stella and Friends, is 891 good score? Yes, it is. Fiona Ryan. Luke Matty, inquiries last for 5 years or request to get them removed. Spot on. Lucy Pearl, I have in writing from Credit Corp, we have applied to have your default removed. Will this be... Yes, it'll probably be removed. They're wasting your time, though. They can do it immediately if they want to. Ducky, give up, try and get card, thinking I just use my own dollars, hope improve my credit score, but it didn't. I don't exist. That's sad. Sarah, Stella, and Friends, very good. Fiona Ryan, Stella, and Friends, yes. Good Jeff, shared, thank you very much. Man, shared, thank you very much. Lucy Pearl, I made sure to specifically ask if it will be marked as paid or removed. They said we have applied to have it removed. Okay, perfect. Alan Marr, follow, thank you very much. Shazeel, follow, thank you very much. Sorry, yes, followed. Bill Johnny, follow, thank you very much. Sarah, I got a few defaults removed myself from contacting the creditors. Well done, Sarah. That's the way to do it. Silver, if I call the number, do I get through to your answering machine? Well, you don't get through to me. I'm on the fucking live. You'll get an answering machine right now. But Silver, if you want to send a text, you can send a text now and we can get back to you tomorrow. Again, it won't be me, it'll be one of my team, but we'll get back to you tomorrow. So, yeah, because I'm on the live right now. Beck Jaqueen, something or other, following very much. Katie, does Afterpay affect my score? Only if they do an inquiry. and then it'll affect your score. But if you want to get a home loan or something, it can lower your borrowing power if you have an open Afterpay account. Tans, follow, thank you very much. Dirty Harriet. Hello, Dirty Harriet. You're another one, Dirty Harriet. I need to learn from you guys about how well you guys do on TikTok. Because you have... Oh, I can't see it. Yeah, some of you guys that follow me, I go and have a look at your profiles and stuff too, and because I'm learning. I'm trying to learn how to be better at this ticky-tocky thingy. So, big smiley face from Dirty Harriet. Wolverine's Roadkill, yes, very badly. Katie, yes, very badly. Was that does Afterpay affect? Yes, but only if they do the inquiry. Dirty Harriet, the rawness, 100%. Love it. Thank you, Dirty Harriet. Rocks1819, follow, thank you very much. Ducky, I couldn't get a credit card. I was unable to get a home loan, but I was able to get a home loan through a broker. And when he checked, I had no record bad. That's good. Well done. Grumpy Grumps. What's the difference between a pregnant girl and a light wife? You can unscrew the light. Oh, you mean a light globe? Yes. Had autocorrect not fucked that joke, it would have been funny. Well, still was funny. Thanks, Grumpy Grumps. Jab. Hi, mate. G'day, Jab. Coxie Rocks NDL is 6.59. It's 6:59 people. Okay. Thank you for that. I'm on here for another 18 minutes. So 6:30 Queensland time. Beck J. Keelan. Checked my rating today and nearly cried, raising my 2 little grandsons now and worried. Okay. How come? Ducky Duck. Quack Quacks. It's Ducky Duck, 7 p.m. now. Okay, cool. Miles, my favourite Graham. Hello, Miles. Ducky Duck says, keep up the good work. Thank you. Movie scenes. I might have missed your reply. Phone died. Have to ask again, mate. Mike Burgess, follow, thank you very much. Movie scenes. I've got an open account with Ilion, old debts, 7 years plus, no close date. Will this affect lending? Yes, I think yours was the one where you said it was Credit Corp, and we're doing a special for Credit Corp open account removals on Ilion. So if you've got a Credit Corp open account on your Ilion, it is affecting your credit score and is affecting your ability to borrow money. Contact us and we'll do a deal for you. Kyle, any point in trying to build credit at 19? Absolutely. Legaya Villaflor, you have a large debt. Am I better off going bankrupt? That's something you'll have to talk to a financial counsellor about. I don't know. Because a large debt to you might be a small debt to me. A large debt to me might be a small debt to you. It's all relevant, relative, blah, blah, blah. So go and get some advice. Simon the Truth Seeker, can you get a home loan with a small paid default? Some of them you can, actually, if it's a paid energy or telco, paid for more than 2 years, under $500, a lot of home loan lenders will completely ignore it. If it's a paid credit card debt of 4.5 years ago, for $151, they'll still decline you because it's different type of default. Different type of default. 101 new messages behind, peeps. So I'm probably not going to get through all the messages by the time we get to 6:30 when I'm leaving. So if I don't, please send me a private message. Even feel free to send me a private message now. Even if there's 150 private messages, I'll get through them all eventually. It takes me a couple of hours. But I can answer your private messages directly, right? So my private messages are open. Feel free, because I will not get through all of them before we finish up tonight. Movie scenes, not paid, possibly stat barred. What do I do? Okay. Well, you'd have to check. If it's stat barred, then they can't take any further action. If there's a default and it's stat barred, the default's got to come off. But you've got to be careful, because if it's not stat barred and if you fly the flag saying, and they find out it's not stat barred, that'll remind them to take you to court before it is stat barred. You've got to be careful. Lagaya Villaflor, follow, thank you very much. Christy, follow, thank you very much. Bill Johnny, love this bloke. Thanks, Bill. Artie Gem, how much does the credit score improve by after 5 years after filing what, RDGem? Your defaults, inquiries and judgments come off after 5 years, and your late repayment issue comes off after 2 years, and it goes back to roughly where it was before the damage was made. Grumpy Grumps, what's the difference between a female argument and a knife? A knife has a point. Oh, fuck. I bet you're single, Grumpy Grumps. Miles, Bill Johnny, IKR. I don't know the acronyms. Izzy B, follow, thank you very much. Lozdoz, 330. How could you get that low? How could you get that low? 330. Who are you talking about? 330. Dunno. Dunno, Loz. Kyle Plemming. Mate, had a default applied to my credit file due to fraud. Have contacted Ilion and Equifax. Well done, mate. Keep going. Get it removed. Miles, Grumpy Grumps. Female always wins. Is Miles a female? Don't know. Christy, just a question. I have never had a credit card, never needed one, but it impacts my credit score. It won't impact your credit score, Christy, unless you get one. So I'm not sure what you mean there. If you get one, it'll impact your credit score. Yes. Kyle Plemming, default removed. Hang on, go back. Have contacted default removed, credit score still low. It'll come up, mate. You've got to have a look at seeing if you had the default removed. That's great, right? But what else is on your credit score? Have you been making inquiries? Did the identity thief make a whole lot of inquiries as well? Because there's still something holding your score down. Blanchy, hey mate, from an audio guy, just knock your mic volume down a smidge. It's distorting. Okie doke. From memory, my mic volume is, it's right in here. There we go. Yep. So, oh fuck, now it jumped. So where's the audio guy? Inquiry mode. Fuck up, it's a long way. Here we go. Who was the audio guy? It was Blanchy. So Blanchy, is that better? I knocked it down quite a long way, actually. So hopefully it's not too quiet now. And thank you for telling me. And why did no one else tell me? It's been at that setting for months. Because I try not to fuck with things. Thank you, Blanchy. I really appreciate it. If you have a channel, Blanchy, that you want a shout out, let me know, mate. Tenzo, can your credit score get affected if you ignore a third-party insurance claim payment? Yes, they can end up getting judgment against you, and that'll fuck your credit score for 5 years, and they can chase it for up to 15 years, and they can do all sorts of other damage to you. Alex Burrows, is a credit card a good way to build your credit score? Not in Australia, no. It'll destroy your credit score in Australia. Kyle Plemming, had a default, did that one. Capri, hello, Capri. Kyle Plemming, make a police report. Hang on. Yeah, no, that's already been removed. Capri, it's already been removed. Get a copy and send it to the actual lenders. They'll remove it. They've already had it removed, but he's wondering how to get the score up higher, Capri. Adventure at 50,000 likes. Thank you very much. We're at 56,000 now because I'm half an hour behind. So tappy, tappy, tap, tap, peeps. Tappy, tappy, tap, tap. We've got, 11 more minutes till I do the fucky offy thing. So again, if I don't get to your question, which I won't, please put the question into the private messages to me. Let me have a quick look now, right? I'll go to my TikTok. Oh, someone rang me while I was on here. Who rang me? Oh, I rang me. There we are. Checking out the file. Where's my TikTok? Go here now. Go to profile. Change accounts. Maestro Lawyers. Now. Only. Oh, shit, there's a few. So there's quite a few have sent me personal messages, private message, whatever you call the fucking things, right? So they're scrolling down the page. You probably can't see that. But anyway, scrolling down the page. Yeah, I won't get to 100. I've got like 120 messages behind. I won't get to them all tonight. Please, whatever your question was, put the question into a private message to me. Just go to my profile, click on message, and send me a message. Easy as. Lozdos, Alec Burrows. Yes, but you must pay it all back by the end of the month. That proves you can borrow. What was that in response to? Alex Burrows. No, it's not. Not at all. Lozdos, not in Australia. That's a fallacy. Coxie Rocks. Why do inquiries adversely affect my credit score? Because it's a fucked up system that the credit reporting bodies themselves have decided that that's their algorithm. That's what they do. It's wrong, but it's what it is. Kyle Capri, I've done that. The default has been removed. Yep. MJ Snedden. What's the best way to stop? What's the best story you've got from really bad score and you got it up to good? Any rough price? I'm not sure what you mean. The two separate things there. We've removed a $640 million default, a single default that was listed at $640 million. Clearly, getting that removed improved the credit score significantly. Price, we charge the same for that as we charge for normal default, whatever that is in your circumstance. So, yeah, have an appointment with us and we tell you what it's going to cost. Alex, Losdos, I've been doing this for months. I feel like it's very slow. Yeah. Mohammed Meheb, tolls. What about tolls? You have to pay them. You go through a toll, pay the toll. Losdos, Alex Burrows, yeah, it's been very low. It'll probably take a while. Just make sure you don't keep applying. Yeah, paying off your credit card will not improve your score. It's not how the Australian credit reporting system works. So if you're paying off your credit card every month, it doesn't even show. It has nothing to do with the credit reporting body at all. It just means they won't report that you were late. So it physically can't improve your credit score because we don't have that system. It's not a positive credit reporting system in Australia. Kyle, but the score is still low. Need to figure out why the score is still low and get after default removed because there's probably something else on there, mate. You've got to have a look at what else is on there. Mohammed, effect of toll notices. Pay your tolls. Simple. You go through the tolls, fucking pay them. MJ Schnedden, 3 carats. Sky Lee, I have no defaults on inquiries, but I can't get them off. I tried disputing them, but no luck. Sky, well, you got to think about which ones you want to get off because you don't have to get all inquiries removed, just the ones that are doing damage, like payday lenders, buy now, pay later. Too many inquiries in the 1 month or in a very short period of time. If you need a hand, Sky, let us know. We can do it for you. Most people come to us saying, I need 17 or 20 inquiries removed when you really only need 4 or 5 removed and your score will go up. UB, 520 Equifax, 720 Experian, 0.10 years late repayments on credit card, closed door cards. Thank you for sharing. NGATUA, thanks, mate. Just loving the info going on from you. Cheers, Thanks, mate. Lush, 859 credit score from Experian. Terrible at saving money, though. Okay, yep, no probs. Capri, Kyle, did you check the 3 files to make sure nothing on others? That's the thing. You've got to see what else is on there. But again, not even the fact that it's all 3 files. The file that he is looking at, he's got to have a look at that and see what else is on that file to see what's keeping the score down. It will be something. Chris, 3.14. Oh, Chris, you're a geek. You're putting pie in your name. Thanks, Chris. I know a Chris like that. I wonder if it's the same Chris. How do you find out your score? Go to Equifax, Ilion, Experian and get a copy of your scores. There they are on screen now. MJ Schnedden, what's the best story? Did that one. Okay, find out where I'm up to again because it all just jumped. Here we go. Where's Chris? Chris. No, where's Chris gone? I did. The only thing sitting there is a loan request. Kyle, but the default has been removed. Zai, I'm sure I missed something here. How do you check your score? Yep, that one. MJ Snedden, what's the best way to go from low score to high score? Any rough pricing? We did that one already. Kyle, the only thing sitting there is now, is that right? Kyle. Z is getting a loan for some repairs, but also paying off 4K of car loan. Is getting a loan for some repairs, but also paying off last 4K of car with around 870 score fine. No idea, mate. You have to talk to the lender. 870 is a good score, though, so the score shouldn't hold you back. Z, follow, thank you very much. Anonymous, why is New Zealand better than Australia at sport? Who said they are? Nanya Biscuits, follow, thank you very much. Capri, Kyle, May need to get inquiry removed if you have the evidence to do it. Yep, Herf, far too smart to be an accountant. Kyle, I didn't say smart, I said good looking. Kyle, Capri, go through Combank to that. No, Kyle, go to Equifax, Illinois, Experian directly. Don't go through the fucking Combank app because that's only Experian. MJ Schnedden, what's the process for getting you to help a shit score? What's the process from getting you to help a shit score? Pay me a lot of money. So send us your credit files, we'll book an appointment and then give you a price basically. What's this one here? This is from user 75771 blah blah blah. How do I get a good credit score for a car loan? Stop making inquiries, then remove all inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment history causing problems. Your score will go up. It's that simple. It's your girl Daves. I have multiple debts. How do I get them all put into one? It's called a consolidation loan with the bank, not a consolidation loan with Credit Repair Australia or Fox Symes. They're a Part 9 debt agreement. Your credit file is going to be rooted for 5 years. Hustler. Can you fix a credit score? Yes, I can. And debts? Yes. PS equals something, IL something, something. What happens if I don't pay my bills? You'll probably get a bad credit score and then be taken to court, judgment, all sorts of bad stuff. MJ Schnedden, I don't think he is reading off TikTok. Yes, I am reading off TikTok, MJ Schnedden, but I'm half an hour behind. For fuck's sake, do people not fucking listen? Capri, plumbing, yes, if that's who inquiries with, they should remove proof. Fiona Ryan, debt consolidation loan. Thank you, Fiona. It's a blah, blah, blah. I have multiple debts. How to get rid of them put into one. Fiona Ryan, thanks. Herf, MJ Schnedden, he's reading off live TikTok. There are just so many comments. Thank you, exactly right. PS, whatever. I'm letting all my shit go to default. What can they do? Take you to court, take money out of your bank account, take money out of your salary, pay, wages, whatever. They can come to your house and take your shit and sell it, and they can fuck you over for up to 21 years. Brooke, what if you have a HEX loan? Does that affect my buying ability? Yes, it does. CC, what's the worst credit score you've seen? Minus 999. It's a girl, Dave. Follow, thank you very much. Bahia. I wonder if you're the Bahia I know. No, because that looks like a girl, and the one I know is a boy. I bought a car and didn't pay for it, and they took the car and sold it without me agreeing to it. Well, you didn't pay it, so they don't really care if you did agree to it, do they? You didn't pay it. Why didn't you pay it? And they sold it, and then they'd still be chasing you for the money, I imagine. That's how it works. There was no question there, though, so I can't answer your question. Zai, We Money app will allow you to do it. Will allow you to do what? You're replying to that funny name. Oh, if the We Money app will allow you to put them all together into one, well, then that's going to be a Part 9 debt agreement or something. Etho, are you better off having tax debt or getting a bank loan and paying the bank back? That's up to you. A lot of people can pay it out of cash flow. Others need to borrow money. Shahir said, I have multiple inquiries on my account. That's all, nothing else. Can my score be fixed? Yes, we can. We can remove the inquiries. But here, and now I don't want to pay the remaining account. Well, then why not? You borrowed the money. It's your responsibility. If you don't pay it, they'll do all sorts of nasty things to you. Daniel N, follow, thank you very much. Hustler, can you help with fixing my credit score? Be able to get a loan for an apartment or a business, etc.? Yes, we can. Your score is 13. Well, you need a bit of help, mate. Yep. PS, I'm doing social experiment, letting 10K default. I'll let you know. Well, you don't have to, mate. I can tell you exactly what's going to fucking happen. It's not a social experiment. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars to fix your credit rating. For what purpose? Okay, you do you, buddy. Shahir Saeed, I have multiple inquiries. Yeah, we can fix it? Yes, we can. CC Hustler 13. Yep. Jace, follow, thank you very much. Zaki 2, Hustler how? Holly, can we book an appointment even if we are interstate? Yeah, we do. We're international. Sorry, international. We're a national law firm, so we do them all on Zoom. All the appointments are done by Zoom, so no problem, no matter where you are, Holly. Shahara Sayed, I have multiple. Yep. Can be fixed. Yep. Hustler, Zaki 2, Afterpay and ZipPay. Zaki 2, Holly, I'm in New South Wales and they're helping me at the moment. Thanks, Zaki. Daniel N, I have a score of 876 with Equifax. Will I get a home loan with that score? The score won't stop you as long as you can afford it and meet all the other criteria. Millie Barnes, my score is 308. How do I get it up? Viagra? No, joke. Stop making inquiries. And then remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, and late repayment history that's causing you problems. Your score will go up. It is simple, but not necessarily easy, and we can help Millie if you need a hand. Saeed, same one again and again and again. Hustler, and 2 small loans and 2 phone plans. Hustler. Okay, so we've got to remove all the bad stuff, mate. Hustler. Holly, thanks heaps, my pleasure. Saeed, okay, same one again. Elise, follow, thank you very much. CC13 is nothing, true. Hustler, that was pre-COVID. Saeed, same again. Holly, no worries. Sorry, Zaki says Holly, no worries. Holly, don't spam, he'll get you a comment. It just takes me a while, thank you, Holly. Fiona, Saeed, he's reading through the comments. Stop spamming. Saeed, yeah, didn't listen. Zaki, Saeed, pay the man and he'll help you. Thanks, mate. Fiona, Saeed, but yes, you can fix it by getting the inquiries removed. Thank you, Fiona. Techie Soul, what do you consider a large debt? Random question, mate. In relation to what? Sorry, can't answer that. CC, can changing name change credit score? Yeah, probably down if you're trying to hide from it. But if you get married and change your name, it just shows your old name, your maiden name, and your married name. It doesn't really do much. Tans, I sent you a message. Thanks, Tans. Lady AD, I just paid off my Part 9 debt agreement. Am I eligible to apply for another loan or not? 5 years from the date your Part 9 was entered into, you will start to have a good score. Prior to that, it's not worth applying because you're going to be, it's still going to have a low score and you're going to make it worse by applying. Fiona Ryan, no, your identity gets linked. Thank you, Fiona. Tegan, followed, thank you very much. Daniel N, my score is 876 with Equifax. We'll get a home loan, depends on the other factors, but the score shouldn't stop you. Ducky, followed, thank you very much. Millie Barnes, Daniel N, yes, easily. Main banks look at anything over 650. Well, again, Millie, it depends on whether or not he can afford the loan. So the score is one thing. The balance is all about, holy shit, so many comments over there. Sandy Summer says your response is hilarious. David says, hey Graham, Dave O'Tock here. Are you streaming on TikTok too? David, yes I am, but that was probably an hour ago you put that comment there. I forgot I had Streamlabs hidden behind the other window. And when I was looking over there, of course, all the comments jumped away. Okay, Fiona, Daniel N, do you have a deposit? Good income. Frankie, for your information, TIO found in my favour, RE Optus, likely the same for Telstra. Absolutely, Frankie. Depends on the circumstances, though. CC, do debts go away after 5? Debts, no. Credit defaults, yes. Hustler, my score is 13. And my staff still way to get, yes, we can help you get that score up. Daniel and Fiona Ryan, 150k deposit, and I earn 100k per year with my wife, 48k. Yep, well, again, unless there's something else, you should be fine. Zaki, Hustler, he's about 10 minutes behind comments. He'll get your question, bro. Holly, Hustler, are there defaults in your file? If you can't afford to pay them, they will come off in 5 years. Yes, but the debts don't go away, Holly. Fiona Ryan, Daniel N, should be good to go then. Hustler, oh, all right, sorry, I didn't understand that. All good, mate. Fiona Ryan says, Daniel says, Fiona Ryan, thank you. Hustler says, Holly, what's a default? Or what do I look for to find out? See if you've got a bad credit rating, mate. Zaki, Hustler says, no sweat. Zaki says, Hustler, no sweat. Anna M, follow, thank you very much. Zaki 2, Hustler defaults are when you don't pay your bills. Check your Equifax and Ilion credit reports and Experian. Hustler, okay, have a look into that and see. Thank you. Cowra Muffler Centre and Towing. Hello, Cowra Muffler Centre and Towing. Big shout out. Follow, thank you very much. Zaki 2, Hustler, the credit reports are free to download. Elsie Plus 3, follow, thank you very much. Just had a message come through from somebody. Zayar Saeed, blah, blah, blah. I have multiple inquiries, blah, blah, blah. Calvin Train, is personal loan good for credit? No, it's not. Your score will drop when you apply. Hustler, okay, sweet. If I do have defaults, is it a bad thing for me or is it a good? It's a bad thing, and your score will be low and you won't be able to get finance until you ask us to remove the defaults. I wish a bitch would. How do I completely clear it? What should I do? I'm not sure what you're asking about, but if you've got defaults, you've got to remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment history to fix your credit score. Ed Tomo, can I please get a shout out for Griggy? Hey, Griggy. Saeed, I have multiple... Millie Barnes, can I text and will you respond? Millie, yes, I will respond. If I see the text tonight, I'll respond. Otherwise, the guys will do it in the morning. Zaki, hustler, bad thing, but this guy specialises in removing them for you. Thank you very much, Zaki. Kelvin, no, sir. Hustler, no, okay, sweet. Millie Barnes, followed. Thank you very much. What was it called? I wish a bitch would. Follow, thank you very much. Carissa, 1991. What is a part 11? What is a part 11? Don't know what a part 11 is. Part 9 is a debt agreement. Zaire, Millie Barnes said somebody from his team will respond tomorrow. Zaki, hustler, I have one. I have paid these guys and they're sorting it out for me. Saeed, I have multiple inquiries on my... Yep. Zaki says, hustler, add me and we can DM. Zaki, just don't quote prices to hustler because it might be different in hustler's case. JCRB2021, follow, thank you very much. Tash Bells, follow, thank you very much. Cadu, CDAU, I can fix that. I can fix it then. I'm not sure what we're talking about. We can fix pretty much anything. Regan Hill, g'day Graham, how are you, mate? Really good, Regan, thank you very much. Caroline, how does having a default affect your future credit score? It destroys it for up to 5 years. Kiaj Hamilton, follow, thank you very much. I wish a bitch would has sent me a message, thank you very much. Herf, pay off your credit card and get rid of it. Yep, perfect. Team Posty, followed. CC, do special arrangements ruin credit files? Depending on what the special arrangement is. Zaki, Caroline, stays on there for 5 years unless remove it. Spot on. Henifar, shared the live. Jack Knight, what would you suggest is the minimum credit score before you apply for a mortgage? 650 on Equifax. Caroline, thanks. Zaki, Caroline Graham here can help you remove them. Thanks, Zaki. Ben, I know I am now completely debt-free, no credit, but credit is too low to get a credit card. Okay, then you've got to see why. Probably too many inquiries. Black Obsession. My credit score is 545. Vodafone and gym memberships ruined it. Gym memberships shouldn't be on your credit file. Generally, they're not. So you might have to rethink that. Black Obsession. Jai Hoskin, follow, thank you very much. Ben, how do I boost my credit score? Stop making credit inquiries and then remove the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories, and your score will go up. Or we can do that for you. MUJ Rim. I have a credit default. I still haven't paid them. Should I negotiate to remove default first or pay? Negotiate to remove with payment in full. Leslie, how to better your score? Like I just said, stop making inquiries, remove all the inquiries, defaults, judgments, late repayment histories, and the score will go up. Or get us to do it for you. Ben, follow, thank you very much. FFNSSV, can you help in New Zealand? No, not at the moment. Cedo, are you in Australia? Yes, we are. I'm in Brisbane, sitting in Brisbane right now. Herf, you have 4 minutes. I'm over time right now. So that means I'm 16 minutes behind still. What do you do the financial counsellor can't? Well, do you know what a law firm is? We can do a fuckload that a financial counsellor can't. So, I don't know how to answer that. Nick Bauer, how long does bankruptcy last against your name? Forever, but it stays in your credit file for a total of 5 years if you follow the rules. Jenny shared the live thing. Zaki removes defaults inquiries for you. Unless your financial advisor is a lawyer, they can only advise. Thank you. Herf, it's time. Yeah, I know. Thanks, thanks, mate. Max, is 760 credit score a good score? It's just what CommBank said. Well, CommBank is only using Experian. So get a copy of your Equifax and your Ilion credit score as well. Edward Johnson, Nick, 3 years and 1 day, then you become discharged bankrupt at stage in your credit file for a further 2 years, and it's on the National Insolvency Index for life, NPI, National Personal Insolvency Index. More messages coming through from you guys. So guys, that's the other thing too. Text that number there if you want to, or send me a PM. I'm about to finish up and I'm still easily 100 messages behind. So if I haven't read your message out yet, I'm probably not going to, because I've just run out of time. So please PM me and I'll try and answer it tonight for you. If I don't answer it tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But, you know, there's already a shitload of... Let me have another look. Yes, they're coming through thick and fast now. And comments... Open, fuck yeah. Oh, hang on, it is open. Comments... I don't have many comments to catch up on tonight, but the PMs, there's a lot of PMs there. So please PM me and I will get your question answered. If you ask a question past here who won't get to it, you're probably right, mate. Probably right. So at this point, I might finish up. Headache, screaming, need dinner, go home to wife. So guys, thank you very much. We've ended up with 62,000 likes, 101 new followers, currently 82 viewers. 32 diamonds. Dirty Harriet, thank you very much for my heart me. Thanks, Dirty Harriet. So now the comments are just scrolling up nuts, and we've gone right to the end. And what do we say right here at the end? It says, and Herf says 10 minutes behind. Capri says Ruby debt collectors. I'm not sure. I missed all the messages above that. God is good. Thanks, Hustler, for taking all the questions up. Millie Barnes, Capri, no, it's not. Kathy Koskin followed, thank you very much. Steve Thompson followed, thank you very much. Jazza followed, thank you very much. God is good followed, thank you very much. Sophia, if I apply for an Amex and get rejected, will that affect my credit score? Absolutely will. It'll affect your credit score even if you don't get rejected. It's when you make the application that affects it. 7-Eleven, ring Alan Joyce for an upgrade. Okay, good. Fiona Ryan, have a good night. Thanks, Fiona. So guys, I am about to piss off. I've had a good night. We've got so many questions tonight. I could not get through them all. I apologise if I haven't read out your question. But please, whatever you wanted to know, put it in a private message to me and I will get back to you. What's that? Waiamu Wynyard? When is the CBA dropping their rates? Fucked if I know. Sood, how do you start with recovering your credit score? Stop making inquiries and remove all inquiries, defaults, judgments, and late repayment histories that are causing you problems. Your score will go up automatically from there, or you can get us to do it for you. Herf, check out his videos. It might answer your questions. Thanks, Herf. Mama Lama Dandan, 350 score, 13K car loan. Never told getting a home loan. Told never getting a home loan with 75K income. Well, they're mother wankers, Mama Lama Dandan. But... you just got to clean things up so you can get a home loan. Jamie, thanks, mate. My pleasure. Sood, thanks, buddy. My pleasure. Mama Lama Dandam, I'm going home now. So, sorry, guys, all the ones in the middle, I really apologise I didn't get your messages. Please, seriously, put them in. I say this every week and not many people actually do it. I've got a few there now, but fucking not the 100 that I missed. So, please, go to my profile, put your fucking question in a private message. Just click on the message button, send me a message and I'll answer it personally. Murray Band 6, why are inquiries an issue we to inquire? Random, but inquiries lower your credit score. It's the way this system works. It's not fair, but it's how the system works. Sazi Rose, my daughter on carer's payment, no credit rating because she's never had small personal loan. Where? That's where what? Jamie, how can you remove debt from your credit file? We remove defaults from credit file when they gone into liquidation. Because you still got the administrator. You can talk to the administrator. Despicable Web 03. How do I get a bad credit score in Australia? Only new credit scores being America. Well, welcome. I've been here for a long time, so I've been doing this for 15 years. Next month, in 2 days' time, we start celebrating our 15th anniversary. So before I go, last thing. If you have a Credit Corp, Pioneer or Panthera default for the month of November, if you want us to fix it for you, we'll give you a 100% money-back guarantee. We're that confident we can get it removed, get you a default removal resolution, that we'll give you a 100% money-back guarantee. that if we can't get you the default removal resolution, get your money back. Simple as that. How good is that? So, Herf, go home to your family, enjoy your dinner. Jamie says no one replies. No one replies to what, Jamie? Sophia, any recommendations of the first-time credit cards? Yeah, don't get one. Mama, Lama, Dan. Night, mate. Cheers for the info. My pleasure. Jamie, I've been trying to sort it out and get zero reply. Jamie is trying to sort what out and get zero reply. Yeah, okay. Well, then you might have to employ a lawyer and get it sorted out. Despicable Web. What things factor bad credit scores? Anything that's negative on your credit file, just go and get a copy of Equifax, Leon, and Experian credit files and have a look. It'll tell you. Millie Barnes, how much does it cost? How much does what cost? To fix your credit rating, you've got to get an appointment. So we're going to have a look at your score, have a look at your files, ask you a lot of questions, then we can work out a price specifically for you. Jamie, I'll inbox you now. Perfect. Timothy, so you get my defaults. So you could get my defaults after I fix my debts? Random as, mate. We can look at removing your defaults regardless of your debts, but also probably help you negotiate your debts lower at the same time. See, I've paid Panthera default. I have paid my Panthera default off. Do I just leave it? It's still on my file as paid. Well, if you want it, you can leave it there if you want. It'll stay there for 5 years from the date it was listed. Otherwise, if you want to get it removed, we can get it removed for you. Sam, 99. I got a fine for mobile phone use while driving, but I wasn't using it when they fined me. Well, then fight it. Dispute it. They have to have proof that you're using it. Damo, do you get ATO debts reduced? Yes, we can. Sazi Rose, sorry, character limit inbox. Okay, good. Guys, I'm going. Born Legend, I have a $60,000 fine I don't want to pay. Well, then wear the consequences. Guys, on that note, I'm pissing off, so have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow night for Armstrong Dossel Stevenson Lawyers Live from 4:30 Queensland time. And then Thursday night from 3:30 Queensland time, we do another Maestro Lawyers talking about credit repair again. Have a good night, everybody. Sammy says, actually, the police officer caught me as I connected through Bluetooth. Well, you did touch it, then you used it. So that's the rules, mate. Craft, this guy's blood legend. Thanks, mate. Got to go now. I'm clicking the end button. See you guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much for everything. 63,000 likes, 107, 108 new followers. Click follow, ask me questions. Yes, we do deal with United Credit. Didn't touch it. Cool. Okay, good night, bye, guys. See ya.